On the board games with Niramas. I'm Joseph and I'm here today with Draco. And we're gonna continue in Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. I'm playing solo. Draco is giving me moral support from over there. He's holding the box. And we are excited to just continue this campaign because, yeah, this is so much fun. And I've been wanting to do this for a while. It's been a lot of other things going on, but finally we're here and we are ready to start playing. Well, we're not really ready to start playing because we need to do all the setup. Now, if you look at the table, I'm starting to feel a little bit more like I am in Gloomhaven. And it was very basic at first. But now there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of things opening up here in the fourth scenario. We are going to enter the fourth scenario, which is still the tutorial. We have the fourth and the fifth still to go in the tutorial. And then after that, I'm going to go off cam and I'm just going to play like crazy. And you know, I'll get you a sort of review or in some way after I completed the whole thing. But yeah, we are going to play the fourth scenario. To do that, you need to set up a bunch of things. Now, I do have the E-Raptor insert, which is awesome, and that helps me out a lot. I especially like this. We haven't gotten to a boss yet, but I really like that the bosses have their own spaces in here. That is so cool. Yeah, so we have the items here set up. Now, I couldn't set everything up. This is a bit interesting, an interesting twist to the formula. Like, I've been saying a lot of times that I really love how the map is on in these books. Is actually another book here because we have a supplementary scenario map. The only downside to it is when you're going to stream, I guess, because then I can't really set everything up here because I need to read the text over there. There's no way for me to do that really if it's on the table. So I am going to do the last part of the setup here. I have prepared all the items that we need. And just to remind you all and remind myself, we have Hatchet over here. And now Hatchet and, well, they both have all their hands. So he has 10 cards. All the 1 cards are in now, which is going to be fun. No basic stuff anymore. So the hand is ready over here. And I have set, now I set it up like I usually do when I play normally. I have the modifier deck, the health, the items, and then the cards. And I do have these here. I don't really need those, but anyway. And we have the Void Warden that I keep calling the Void Walker. But anyway, she has her modifier deck, and finally I got around to sleeving everything as well. So everything is sleeved now. These, you don't really need to sleeve these because you don't shuffle them. But I have these, you know, sort of matte sleeves that I really love, Ultimate Pro. So I do use them. I like the feel of just having sleeves, and it also protects the cards just in case, right? Okay, I don't think I will ever sell this game, but you never know. Then health meters, also introduced now in the scenario, is this board, the magic board, whatever it's called, I don't know. But it's like the magic powers that could be in the air, strong or waning, and then, you know, be inert if they're not there. I really like the system of like comboing, and it's going to be fun that it's in now. Also, we have 2 enemies in this scenario. So we have the stone golems and the zealots. They have their decks ready, and now they have their full decks. No basic cards anymore, they have their full normal decks. And they are level 1, they have their modifier deck, and we have these for turn order. Not really sure if I'm going to use those actually, because I don't know, it doesn't feel like I need to. I think these are, I am going to remove these. I feel like these are more for like a multiplayer session, where you know, I just don't really like them. So I'm going to remove those. They were not in the Gloomhaven game. I do like, I mean, for new players, maybe it's a good idea. So we have the items out here. In this scenario, there's also going to be objectives that we need to destroy. And when we do, we will put these tokens on to indicate that that's just a normal space afterwards. All right, we have the enemies. Oh, yeah, also, new hit fan. Oh, hey, Loki. Nice to have you in live, and New York Raider fan is here as well. Good to see you guys. Also, they introduce the goals in this scenario. So from now on, we're going to be playing with the round goals. So you have a goal that you need to complete. Now, if you play multiplayer, you would each player gets 2 of these. You get to choose one at the start of the mission, and then you keep them secret. And I never really understood. I don't like semi-co-op games, and I never really understood the whole point of that, like having them secret and oh, so you're going over there. Why are you doing that? Oh, it's probably because of your goal. Let's just play together and complete it. Well, I'm playing solo anyway. So in the solo game, of course, I am going to do like you do. You shuffle these up. You get 2 for each character, but I'm going to have them open since, you know, it's only me here. Well, Draco is watching, but yeah. So that's the goals for the mission. And I think everything is set up. Now it's starting, as I said, it's starting to become huge. But of course, it's not nearly as huge as the first Gloomhaven game. So I'm not going to complain. And I do like it. And I look forward to just playing this. Like, I mean, I can't stream like just any time in the middle of the night and so on. And then when I stream, I need to focus on the camera. I can't take breaks. And it's gonna be nice for me when I'm done with the tutorial to just play on my own. I can take a break for an hour if I want to. I can come back. I can play for a bit, and so on. But let's do scenario 4, and then next stream we'll do scenario 5. I did not draw an event card because you draw those on your way back from the mission. So that happens later. I did an event at the end of the last stream, because then we did scenario 3, then they introduced the event cards. There's no road events in this one. The road events were something you did on your way out to the mission. There's only city events, so on our way back we will do an event. Alright, now let's get into the mission here. We have to take the actual board, the thing here, and I need to start reading to you. So, this is scenario 4, Ritual in Stone. And here you can also see for the setup, it says here map layout that we need the supplementary book there. So, you arrive at the building marked on the map, an old avatar, and find an unexpected scene. The entire building has burnt down and is now nothing more than a scorched husk. This is certainly a new development, as you clearly remember the structure standing before you left on your hunt up the Still River. And the fact that the location has been implicated in your search, well, the whole thing is rather suspicious, even if you can't put your finger on exactly why. A little bit of searching through charred rubble isn't going to stop you from getting to the bottom of this, though. Eventually, you uncover a set of stairs leading into a stone cellar. Given it's the only piece of the structure intact, you make your way down. A powerful smell of death grows increasingly stronger as you descend, until it almost overwhelms you, enveloping you like a suffocating blanket. Thoughts of turning back creep into your mind, but then you hear the chanting. The tone and cadence is similar to those creeps on the ship with the bloody altar. It doesn't take much longer to find the source. A short hallway at the base of the stairs leading to a large open room full of more red-robed zealots. The chanting reaches a crescendo and the whole floor begins to shake violently. Fissures erupt from the ground around 4 massive rune-covered stones scattered around the room. Cracks form in the ceiling, sending huge chunks of rock crashing down. Your mind focuses on a singular goal, pushing away all the other complications of the last few weeks. If you don't end whatever ritual is going on right now, you will all be buried alive. Then it says that the special rules is make sure each character's starting hand consists only of their ability cards marked 1. Yeah, it is. The objectives are summoning stones. So out here, the summoning stones. And I love how they can do this artwork in the map separately for each scenario. So they will have C+1 hit points, which means characters +1. Since I'm playing 2 characters, they will have 3 hit points. They can only be targeted by melee attacks, okay? That's not too great for me since I'm kind of ranged. When 2 summoning stones have been destroyed, we read number 1. So we're not going to do that right now. We need to destroy 2 of these stones before we can do that. Then also in the supplementary here, there is a 2. And the 2 is going to happen... Let's see. How do we know when the 2 is going to happen? Oh, it says there actually. Okay. Oh, no. First 1 will happen, then we continue reading, and then we find out what 2 is all about. So I kind of need to pick this up later on, which will be a bit tricky, but we'll sort that out. Or I can just stand up and just lean over and read it to you, I guess. Or I can find the picture online, or I could take a picture. I haven't thought about that before. All right, so there we go. Now let's set up this actual scenario. And we are going to start off with some basic stuff. So we have some coins and a treasure chest. And we'll put these out here. I hope that you can see it. The setup here isn't perfect. It's going to be a bit far away from you. I'll try to zoom in at times, but we're going to have a treasure chest over there. And we also have some traps. That's a trap. That's a trap, and that's a trap, and they do 3 damage right now. Okay, here's the enemies. We're gonna have them like this. I have shuffled everything beforehand. So we have the enemies here. We're going to have, let's see, should we have the, I'm just gonna use dice to indicate when these things start taking damage, I guess. If I can't do 3 damage at once. Now let's do the enemies. So we will have these zealot guys. And we look at the bars to find out where they're going to be. There's not going to be anyone there because it's black, because we're playing 2 characters. We need some standees for this. So we're going to have a normal zealot over there. The stone golem is not going to be in because it is not for 2 players. We're going to have a elite zealot. He's not going to be here. That one over there is a normal. That's quite a lot of reaching here. I think I'm okay. I was considering setting up the map on the side and then have the characters on the side. That would probably have been better. I'll probably do that for the next time I stream, because I do need to reach out here. And also, but I like having my characters like this, like 1 and 2. All right. So is that everyone? I think so. I don't think there's any more zealots out here. But there will be a stone golem, a ordinary one, down there. Right. So let's see, I hope I haven't missed anything. He's not going to be here. He's not going to be here. He's not going to be here. So that should be everything. And coins, traps, treasure chest. Yeah. And we're going to start somewhere over here. I don't need to decide that right now. But this is like the entrance. We're coming into the cave. And so we need to destroy 2 of these stones before we get to know what is sort of happening in here. That's like our first objective. Because the main objective here is to destroy all of the summoning stones and then kill all the enemies. But so we're going to start doing that. But once we hit 2 of these, then something will happen. All right. So let's do the goals. This is interesting. Let's see what we get. Shuffle these up a little bit more. And I am happy that I have a large table when I play these games. So here's 2 for Void Warden, 2 for Hatchet. And let's see what we got and what we might be doing. So Hatchet could have Specialist, which says never perform a basic action. That's not good in this one because he is basically ranged. Most of his attacks are ranged. So he might be needing to do basic actions in order to hit those ritual stones in close combat. The other one is Trailblazer. Open a door and end your same turn in the revealed room. Well, there's no doors in here. Yeah. So I guess he will have to take Specialist. And I don't know. If he completes it, he will get a check mark. The way that works is if we look at his sheet over here, then where is he? He's called Draco actually. Here, then we will get like a check mark here. Once we get 3, that will get us one of the perks. So then we get one of these perks and it can modify our modify deck. And I love that system. And this is so good in this game. So we're going to take the Specialist, even though I don't really like it. But yeah, it is what it is. So he can never perform a basic action. Or at least we'll try to not do that. Then let's take a look at the Void Warden. So we have Scrambler, never long rest. Which is also bad for her because she has the armor that she can refresh if she long rests. Or it could be Die Hard. Never allow your hit points to drop below half your maximum hit point value rounded up. She has 6 health. So if it never goes below 3. I mean, she has a bunch of healing spells. So I think I'll take that one. So we take Die Hard with her. So basically just try to keep her healed. So we might be able to complete that one. But I'm not that, both of these were like, I don't know. They weren't that great for us. All right, we have the deck ready here. Just going to keep it to the side. And I think everything is set up. I just want to double check so I don't forget anything. We have the enemies are ready. The Elite Zealot is nasty. He's doing a wound. And the Stone Golem, he got a shield 1. If we get an Elite Stone Golem, well, we don't have that. But he would have shield 2. But he has 10 life. He moves slow though. He only moves at 1. Okay. So I think the plan is just to, basically go in here, kill this guy, take out these, what's it called? Take out the objective, the ritual stone. And then we'll keep moving. They're gonna come to us as well. So something like that. I will double check here because I'm not totally comfortable with this map setup. So since we're not placing things, so the purple spaces are obstacles, right? No, it's difficult terrain. Okay, obstacles are blue, I think. So the purple spaces are difficult terrain. So to move into these spaces here, we need 2 movement instead of 1 to move in into them. All right. And we do want to pick up the treasure chest. And then there's like ABC tokens down here that we're not going to place yet because that will happen once we... So basically we're going to take out these 2 and then just move down the room. So where do we start? Well, green is actually... Here's an obstacle. It's green. So they will block movement but not line of sight. Okay, so let's go here and here. So we're next to that. And I think that's it. Yeah. So 3 health on these things. I'm just gonna grab something to drink before we get going. Hey Sarks. Yeah, I love the book. It's so nice with the setup there. I mean, the only downside is if you want to read some text, you can't really lift it up. But if you're smart, which I wasn't, next time I stream, I just take a picture of that so I can read it to you, or just find it online, I guess. Because then I can set up the whole thing. All right. We should also remember Hatchet has his hammer. So during one ranged attack, I can add stun to single attack once in this mission. And Void Warden has her chain armor, so during my turn, gain a shield 1 for the rest of the round, which is really good if she ends up in a situation where I think she will be hit multiple times during that round. And this can be refreshed with a long rest as well. So that's good. All right, let's get going. We have set everything up. And let's see here. I mean, there's so many new cards now because we have our all the 1 cards. So I will have to take some time and look through these to know what I want to be doing. Let's see if we can have it like that maybe. So you can see it as well. So we have, do I have problems with the focus? Huh, what's going on here? There we go. All right. So second wind. Oh, so Hatchet has a heal now. Heal 6 on self, put wind in the air, get 2 XP, but it will lose the card. Or move 3, add +2 move, and gain an XP if you killed an enemy this round. That's pretty cool. So if you first kill someone, then he can move for 5. Follow through, attack 2, range 4, that's good. Long range. Add +2 attack, and gain an XP if the target has your favorite token. Yes, we have his favorite token that we will Hatchet that we will throw at someone. Move 2, push 2, target 1 adjacent enemy. Use up the wind to move 2 more. That's nice. Power pitch, attack 6, awesome. Range 3, 2 XP, but it loses the card. Or move 3 with putting wind into the air. Disorienting barrage, attack 1, range 3, target 3 with muddle, that's nice. Move 2, all adjacent enemies suffer 1 damage. Then move 1, all adjacent enemies suffer 2 damage. And then move 1. Yeah, really good effects here. But that will lose the card. Double throw, attack 3, range 4, target 2, wind, XP. You're losing the card. Double the value of your next attack this round. That's amazing. So, I mean, as I said, the stone golems have 10 life. But if we want to lose 2 cards, we could double the value and do an attack for 12. Alright, attack 3, range 2, using air to increase range and add push, which could be nice in here because we might be able to push them into some trap. Or move 3, jump, which is nice. You can jump over the difficult terrain and so on. And immobilize, target all enemies adjacent to any hex you enter during the movement, so you can jump around, immobilizing them. Oh, so many cool cards here. Attack 3, range 3. This is basic one. This is one we had earlier. Move 3 with push 2. And we had this one earlier. This is a melee attack actually. So this is something he could use to hit the objective stones. Or here's one as well. Attack 2, move on the bottom. And there's a melee attack, attack 2. And then you want to have the favorite token. And here's the favorite. We will try to do that. Play this one. So that when we throw the hatchet, then we can have it land on someone. And then that enemy will get +3 to any ranged attack by moving the token from this card to the enemy. Alright. So where do we start? This guy he's 3 away. He has 6 life. So we want to do something. We don't want to burn cards. We do want to do I guess we'll just do a basic one then. So attack 3, range 3. And on the bottom part, I want him to move up to that objective, which would take 1, 2, 3 steps. And he can actually get an XP if we kill an enemy. So we'll do this. Alright. This is going to take a lot longer than the earlier streams because, you know, it's a big scenario and we have the full hand, which will take a while for me to get into with all those cards. So, Void Warden. Close to the Abyss. Heal 2, range 2, target 2. That's nice. Can heal us both. All allies who remove poison get blessed. That's also nice. Can force enemies within range 3 to perform a move. So that's good to make them go into the traps. Signs of the Void. One ally within range 3 may perform a shield and a move. That's nice. At the start of the next 5 turn, perform a curse range 2 action. I like this one. I tried to use it last game. It is a bit tricky though. We need enemies close to her because that's the start of her turn. They have to be within range 2. So that could be tricky, but I love the curse effect if we can get that working. Gift of the Void has poison. Oh, I like it. Poison, range 3. One adjacent ally may perform an attack of 3, range 4. Oh, so she can make Hatchet do a ranged attack, targeting the target of the poison. If they do, this ally suffers 2 damage. Oh, so they take damage then. And then she can heal. Remember, we want to have her healed up. She should never go below 3 health. Black Boon, heal for 5. That's amazing as well. Range 3 and poison. Oh, so that's her thing. Like, you know, she has like dark magic. So you can heal someone for 5, but you will also poison them. But then you can like use her other card to heal someone that has poison and they will be blessed. So yeah, that's actually how this character works, I guess. I haven't really understood so far. I'm just seeing that she's a good support character, but this is how the mechanics of her work. Hatchet seems to be all about this favorite token, throwing the hatchet on someone, then, you know, using it. Move 2, an ally may move 2. This is a melee attack. Attack 3 with poison, and if you use up ice, you will get +1 attack and muddle and an XP. That's nice as well. Does she have a way to put ice into the air? Oh, she has. Okay. And on the bottom here, also nice, a stun range 3 and curse on self. Oh, again, she has these strong abilities, but they also come with something negative. So she can stun someone, but she will be cursed. If she can use dark magic, though, she can ignore the curse. So that's not impossible because she can put dark into the air. One ally within range 2 may perform an attack 3 that puts dark in air and XP. Loot 1, strengthen. It's nice. Turn out the lights. Attack for 2, range 3. Use up dark, +1 attack, curse. Force an enemy within range 3 to perform an attack 3, range 3, targeting an enemy of your choice. The acting enemy suffers damage equal to the damage suffered by the target. There's a lot of effects here. There's a lot of text. This is more complex than some of the base, Gloomhaven characters. So first you force an enemy to do an attack, range 3. The target of that attack, which will be another enemy, they do attack 3 for range 3, and then they take damage equal to the damage. Oh, nice. So you can make this guy shoot that guy, and they will both take the damage. But that will use the card. And they need to be sort of close together because it's an attack of range 3. Disarm is awesome. Disarm range 3. Force the target to perform a move. If you use up the air, that will be a longer move with you controlling the action. One ally within range 3 may perform an attack 5. That's nice. Use up the air. That's +2. So that could be an attack of 7 in close combat. And if they do, you gain an XP and this ally suffers 2 damage. Yeah. So basically she will sort of, during this campaign, I think she will make Hatchet do strong attacks, but he will take damage. Then she needs to heal him over and over, I guess. Grasp of Doom. Attack 2, poison, wound, curse, stun. That's like all the negative effects at once. Oh, sort of. So, yeah, it's nice. And move 3. Master Influence. The first attack performed in each of your attacking, granting actions gains advantage. And you may use any element to add +1 attack. In addition, when you grant monsters attacks, they use your attack modifier deck. So this is something, this is a staying power. So we want to play this out. Then we want to have her go around, make the monsters attack each other, make Hatchet attack the monsters. And then they will get advantage. And they will use her modifier deck instead of the monster deck. And her deck is better and it will get better. She can also bless range 2, poison range 2. But these are 2 separate actions though. So that's good. She doesn't have to poison the target that she blesses. So she could bless Hatchet and poison an enemy if they're both in range 2. And finally, we have Suggestion. Force one enemy within range 4 to perform a move 3. With you controlling the action and an attack 3, targeting an enemy of your choice adjacent to them. So you can make this guy go over there and attack his buddy. But that's, losing the card. But that's a really cool action as well. Like it. And then move 3, and if she can use up dark magic, she can curse. Oh, wow. These are some really strong actions in here. But there's also a lot of AP. Because if I'm going to figure out how to do this the best way. But I'm going to try to avoid having too much AP in my stream because that's boring for you. Now you can give me suggestions, of course, on what to do. But for the first action here, I think we will just do something basic with her. I really want to make sure that this guy dies before he gets to act. That would be nice because Hatchet will go at 18 speed. So, I mean, he will go first. He will shoot it for 3. And it has 6 lives, so she needs to attack it as well. Or she can make him do another attack, I guess. But that's range 3, so that's too far away. We can't really reach him like that, but she could move first. And then he has to be adjacent. I think we can do it like this, but it's a bit, we'll see if it works out because it's kind of slow. It depends on when the enemy will move. So we'll see what happens. But okay, so let's, we've chosen this. She's at 43, Hatchet is at 18. Zealot will go at 50 and just do a move and attack, nothing special. The Stone Golem will do he's gonna be fast, 10. Anytime a figure attacks the Stone Golem this round, that figure suffers 3 damage. Which is a perfect card right now. Because he's not going to move or attack, he's over there. And we're not going to attack him because he's too far away, so he's not going to do anything. So basically, and this is why it's just fiddly for me to, okay, then I have to organize all the tokens. I can right away see, it's only 4 things to keep track of. So, at 10, the Stone Golem acts, well, he doesn't really do anything. Then we go to 18, which is Hatchet. So Hatchet will do a attack for 3, range 3. So we discard a card. So he's attacking the number 5 Zealot and he gets a -1. That's too bad. So he's doing 2 damage to number 5. And I use dice. The game comes with the damage tokens, but it's just fiddly. It's much easier to just use dice. Then he can move for 3 and add +2 move and gain an experience. If he killed someone, he didn't. And I don't want him to move. Now I have to plan this out. So she can move 2, and then they need to end up adjacent to each other. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. So he's next to the ritual stone, the objective. So he can start hitting that one next turn. And he had to spend 3 because he went into difficult terrain. So that was his action. Now we go to 43, which is the Void Warden. So she will do a... She will first move for 2 there, and then an ally within range 3 may perform a move 2, but I don't want him to do that. I want him to stand there. Then she will do this. So she will start with a poison range 3. So she's going to poison the number 5 guy here. Then one adjacent ally, which is Hatchet, may perform an attack of 3 range 4, targeting the target of the poison. If they do, this ally suffers 2 damage. So he will take 2 damage, which is fine because we will heal him later on. He goes down to 6 life. He shouldn't have any XP. These are a little bit flimsy. This is okay, but this was like I need to tighten these together, I think, the dials. Alright, so he's doing an attack 3, range 4. He can hit the enemy, and he will use his modifier deck, of course. And the enemy is poisoned, so it's going to be 3 plus 1, which is 4, plus 1 for the poison, which is 5. This guy is out of here. Nice. That's what I was hoping for, to just kill him before he got to act. And we could put a coin there, and he's gone. Nice, nice, nice. Cool effects. And I mean, this is one of those games where you start off being somewhat confused, but after a while you get into a groove, you start recognizing the cards, you know what you have, you start doing the sort of standard moves over and over and so on. Hey Paul, Game Boy Rules is here. Oh, you finished editing and the video is rendering. You must have some serious editing time on your videos considering your quality. I'm much more sloppy. Oh yeah, you already played this, yeah, so no spoilers. I feel like this is like this is scenario 4. This feels like this is the first scenario really that is for real. I mean, I suppose in scenario 5 they will introduce the X cards, so we can pick our, I'm just guessing now. But I think that's the only thing that's missing right now from a normal Gloomhaven game. We have the goals, we have the real enemy decks, we have the magic board. So I think it's just the X cards that are missing. Alright, so now it's time for the Zealots. So they will move at 0, attack at 0, nothing special. They move, this guy is an elite, so he will go first. He moves at 2, attacks at 3. He can't reach us, which is nice. So his focus will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's equal distance. Hatchet acted first, so he will go. Well, I don't care. He would go there anyway. He just, no. He went for 2. So he went 2 spaces. He has no one to attack. He doesn't have a ranged attack. So he's done, and we are done with the round. Now, at the end of the round, if there were any magic, like if, oh, actually that happened. Okay, I'm sorry. So she did her attack. We should also, after her turn, her action ends, then this would be up to strong, the dark magic. Now, at the end of the round, everything here will go 1 step to the left, so this will be waning, so it's not strong anymore. And you can't, which is important in this game, you can't put something into the air and then use it on the same round or the same turn. Okay, so we do have some black magic in there, which is nice because she has some cards that could consume that to increase the effects in the next round. We'll see how that goes. Now let's figure out what Hatchet will be doing. I always start with him just to have some kind of structure in here. So right now I want to hit this objective stone, the ritual stone. And I need to do that in melee attack. But he also has his specialist goal, never perform a basic action. So I don't want to do it with a basic action. I need to use one of his cards that actually will do that. So this is range, that's range. We could just remove these basically. Ranged. He's a ranged guy. Here's a attack 3, and he can do that up close. And he can also, you could use a bottom card for attack 2. The stone has 3 health, but you never know. I might not do the full damage. I kind of want to get the favorite into play soon, but it's not going to happen now because that's for ranged attacking. So should I do... I think I'll do it like this. So he's going to go at 25. Then Void Warden, she should start hitting. He has 8 life and he's doing wounds, so he's nasty. He's 4 spaces away though. I don't think she has anything that hits that far away. I would like to start cursing them. If I play this and he will move up to her, then she can start cursing. And the really nice thing about curses in this game is that they get this miss cards. They go into the modifier deck of all the enemies. So like even if we kill him and the curse hasn't come up yet because it's a one-time thing, then the other enemies will have that curse in there later on. So I think I want to do that. But what would I do with the top part then? Oh, she could actually make... She could make Hatchet attack for 3. So if she goes first, she could just make him attack for 3, hoping that we take out the ritual stone. Then he can then he can attack. Now the complexity starts here. So if he's not doing a melee attack for 3, instead, how long is that favorite thing? Oh, he has to do this first. He has to place it there first, and then he can use it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do favorite with him, and I'm gonna do the attack for 2, move 2, and then we have the favorite in play. He can do that to the elite guy next round, and she will make him attack the stone instead. So she will do that part for her top, and she'll do the curse for the bottom, so the curse is in effect. That will also give her XP, which is also really nice. Alright, so I think that's the plan. Now let's see what the bad guys are going to do. So the Zealots, they will do a 35, they'll act a 35, move +1, attack -1, which is actually kind of good. And I just realized something. I never moved this guy. Sorry, he should have moved for 2. He should be over here. Wow. Alright, scatterbrain. So, okay, so they will move for 3. Which means they can get to us, but they will attack for -1. So, well, this one can get to us. Alright. And they will act after both of the characters. Then the stone guy over there, he will go at 28. He will move +1, so he will move for 2, actually. And if the move ability was performed, he suffers 1 damage. Oh, that's nice. He's going to take damage just by moving around. I like that. Okay, so that's the round ready. Now let's start performing stuff. Paul, by the way. Paul, did you use those little tokens to indicate whose turn it is? I removed those because I just felt like they were fiddly. Since I've been playing a lot of Gloomhaven. But I guess they are good if you know, especially if you're playing multiplayer, I can imagine. It's good to just see whose turn it is. Okay, so first of all, we are going to have the Void Warden. She's going to play this one. So at the start of her next 5 turns, and we'll put a little marker here to indicate that, she will do a curse range 2 action. So I just hope that, well, he's going to come, so he will be within range. When she does it the 3rd time, she'll get an XP, and then the 5th time, then the card is gone. But still, I like it. Alright, so let's put it on her card here and mark it. That's the first action. Then she will do the top part here. 1 ally within range 2, that's Hatchet, may perform an attack 3. She will also put the darkness in the air, so that goes up and at the end of her turn, and she gets 1 XP by doing this. So we should mark that down here. And again, this is a little flimsy. I need to get this more steady. So there, 1 XP. JB is saying that he never needed a card to start cursing. Usually it's caused by dice. That was funny. Paul saying that he used them, but he agrees they are more useful with 3 to 4 players. Yeah, I mean, especially in solo. I mean, if I had like 4 enemies, maybe it starts making sense. But right now, it's so easy for me to just see the numbers, and I'm used to it from Gloomhaven. So she is making Hatchet do an attack on the objective stone. Oh, nice. He used it for D&D. So he's doing an attack of 3. And he's doing the attack, so we'll draw for him from his modifier deck. So it's 3. No, come on, game. The thing only has 3 health. I was hoping to just destroy it, but it's 2. It's 2 damage. That's annoying. Well, at least it wasn't a miss. That's the worst thing in this game when you get the misses. I'll put the die on with a 2, so we keep track that way. All right. So then we need to spend a whole action just hitting it again, and it cannot be a basic action either. Well, it can, but then he messes up his specialist. Yeah, they're a bit too spinny. Now, I know that I took like, I don't know what that's called in English, but one of these like applier tools, and I fixed it with my Gloomhaven dials back in the days. I'll probably do that with these as well. And I do have 4 of these. I will never play this game multiplayer, I think, or at least not this year. So, okay, they are just as, oh, this one was even more flimsy, all right. Okay, anyway. So that was annoying, but okay. Now it's time for Hatchet to do his thing. Ime Presim is saying they are useful when you open a room and new enemies pop out. That's true, I guess. So you keep track that way, but yeah. All right, so we're gonna start by doing this favorite. So he's gonna place this again. This is an ongoing thing. He will get 2 XP just by playing it, and we will put a little token on here, which is his favorite Hatchet. He obviously has one of them being a favorite for him. And then later on, when he will do a ranged attack, I can add +3 by moving the token onto the enemy that he's attacking. If the enemy dies, then the token will be on the floor, and then he can go pick it up with a loot action or, standing on it. He also gets 2 XP from this. Let's move that up. So there we go. And now he will do the bottom part here. We'll do the attack 2. So that's 2 and +0. So there we go. Now this thing here is destroyed. We'll put a little token on there to indicate that it's gone. So one of the 2 one of the 4 are destroyed, but one of the 2 before something else will happen there. We haven't read that yet at number 1. So we'll go over here. We'll destroy this one as well. I would like to push this guy into the trap if possible. Let's see if we can do that. Alright, so he destroyed that, and now he also have a move 2 action. Okay, now I need to check something. Just to make sure. As I said in my earlier streams, I played this game so much, but most of the plays the recent year has been on the digital, and then I don't need to think about things. I just, the computer will take care of it. So I do have to check things from time to time. Difficult terrain is spend 2 movement points to enter the hex. Yeah, so he needs to spend 2 just to move into one of those. Not to move out of it, though. That's basically what I wanted to check. So, oh wow, JB is saying that his chinchilla, did it eat your game? That sounds terrible. That's why I don't keep, that's why I only keep dragon pets. Because, Draco doesn't really destroy any games. Even though he could breathe fire, so you gotta be careful. But, alright, so he will move for 2, which means 1-2, because he's entering a difficult terrain hex. And by doing that, he places himself in line. That means that the Zealot will attack him instead of the Void Warden. Do I want that? Yeah, I do. I mean, he's already taken 2 damage, but she has the Die Hard goal. I don't want her to take more than ever take more than 3 damage, because if it's gonna make her objectives. I do like that. Okay, let's go with that. Now we'll go over to 28, which is the stone guy over here. So he's going to move for 2 because he has +1, and I don't really need to count focus. Basically, he's gonna move this way. There's not that many options. He's not gonna go into difficult terrain. I don't think so. Why would he do that? He's gonna go 1-2. I'm not that picky when it comes to that. Like, there's like even this like test you can do online to see if you understand the system or how they move. And that's like my least favorite thing of this game is trying to figure that out all the time. But I'm just going, often I just go with what makes sense. Like thematically, why would he step into the difficult terrain when he can just go around it? So let's go with that. You can complain if you want. Then he will take 1 damage, because obviously he takes damage from just moving, which is great. He's kind of like the big undead guys in Gloomhaven. They had this action as well when they moved, and they just took damage when they moved. Or they even stood still, I think, and he took... Okay, so there we go. 1 damage out of 10. He has a shield, but that's only for attacking. Like, if I attack him, he will take 1 less damage. It doesn't... If it says he takes the damage, he will take the damage. Okay, then let's go over to the Zealots. We start with Elite. He will move +1, so he will move for 3, which he doesn't need to. He will just move up here, so he can hit Hatchet. He has attack -1 though, so he will, instead of attacking for 3, he will attack for 2. But he will apply wound, which is annoying. It's like a bleed effect. So now at the start of every round, or every turn, Hatchet will take 1 damage. But, you know, you can heal this. I think Void Warden needs to do that too. He's wounded, no matter how the attack goes. I'll just apply it right away so don't forget it. And the attack is going to be a 2 attack. We're going to do the monster modifier deck for 2. -1, nice. So they're only doing 1 damage to Hatchet. So he is down to 5. Okay. Okay, so that was that guy. Now this guy will move for 2 +1, so he will move for 3. So he will basically just go up here. And then I like this because now they're close to each other. So I think I can pull off some kind of attack when they attack each other and all that. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Paul is saying that, Gamer is saying that he's like doing the opposite way. Like he's putting up the die with the health they have, and then he just moves it down. I think actually that would make more sense, because then I can just look and see how much health they have left. The problem is though, I done this for like 100 hours of Gloomhaven, so I don't think I can change the system, because then my mind won't handle that. Or at least it will take me a while to think the other way. But I do like the idea. If you're gonna start doing this, do it like that. That actually makes more sense. I'm doing it sort of like the game rules are, that you put on tokens when they take damage. But I like that idea of just having the health. Should I try to... You know what, I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to do that, because it does make more sense. I should have spin downs as well. That would have made my life easier. So this stone golem has 9 health left. Ooh, I do like it, because then I can also do this. So this has 3 health. That makes it, that makes the objectives pop more on the table. So it's also easier for you watching with my camera setup, which is not perfect, but now we can easily see where those 3 are. We'll just take 2 more dice. So the Zealots, the big guy, have 8. And he's number 2. And the other one has 6. He's number 3. Well, there's only 2 of them here, so I'm gonna try to do this. No, of course you're not following the rules. And I really don't like those tokens, because that's so fiddly. I gotta get some spin down dice at some point. That would be much easier. But anyway, I think that was the round, right? Yeah, 28, 35. We all done our thing. Let's see here. Hatchet. I think we'll just try to kill these 2. Move down here, destroy this. He will catch up, and then things will happen. All right. Well, this is also cool. Attack 2, and then if the target has your favorite token, return the token to its card, so he can bring it back and throw it again. And Ime is saying put 3 damage tokens on traps if you play at level 1. I guess that could be an idea as well. That's a good idea if you actually move the tokens over to like the enemy. I don't know. Alright, so now I don't want to do a melee. Well, I could do a ranged attack on this guy. He only has 6 health. And I'm instantly, when I'm looking over there, I'm like, wait, is he dead? Because he has 6 damage. Okay, I need to get my head around that. But I think this is going to be better in the long run. I could do a strong attack, but it's way too early to lose a card. I could muddle both of them. That would be pretty good. That's an option. Or I don't want to use up cards. Move with jump and immobilize them. Oh. It's like 2. It's only 3 jump. So he will still, if I go 1, 2, 3, he will still end up being next to one of them. The whole point of immobilizing, right, is so he moves away and then they can't catch up to him. But if he had some boots, later on I'll probably get some boots for him. And that's going to help. Oh, that's a good idea as well to have. I have smaller red dice as well that I think I use for Gloomhaven. I just pulled these out for this. But so I do like the move there, but... Oh, we have a push. We have a push, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah. I think he is going to do these, starting at 39. Then, what is she doing? She could heal, I guess. I mean, he's down 3 health, so it's not a bad idea. And he's wounded, so yeah, she should heal him. And she should go before him, actually. So that happens before he acts, so he never takes that damage. What are the options here for healing? Not that many. Maybe I already used up her cards that heals. I have to remember that she will curse as well when she... She has to heal 2. It's better than nothing, I guess. Is that her only heal right now? I think so. She could bless. That's not bad. Yeah. But I want her to do some kind of... Oh, yeah. She could curse. Okay, let's do this. Okay, this is good. So there we go. Then let's see what the enemies will be doing. So, Zealots, they are moving at 65. That's nice. They're really slow. But they do have a stronger attack this time. So we Then Stone Golem is 51, so he's also going after us. And we will reshuffle his deck, which means I will put it on the side like this. So I remember that that needs to be reshuffled at the end of the round. Alright, so we start off with the Void Warden. Now the first thing that happens, at the start of her turn, we will move this marker. And she will perform... Oh, wait. Do we move the marker or do we enter the marker? I think we put the marker there. This is the first time this happens. Yeah, at the start of your next 5 turns. Yeah, so this is the first time it happens. We'll put it there. And then she will do a curse, range 2. It doesn't matter. Well, she can only reach this guy. So now we need to pull out a curse card. So we'll put this in the monster modifier deck. And I think we shuffle it in right away. I think so. I don't think we do anything with this. I think we'll just shuffle it in. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think that's how it works. I could look it up, but I don't feel like it matters that much. It's only 1 card that's been played, so. I don't think we shuffled that one until... Oh, I love that I sleeved my cards finally. It's so much easier to shuffle stuff. Alright. So that's good. They have 2 misses in here now. Then she will do her thing. So she will start off... Oh, actually, I could have done that right away. Yeah, she will start off with this. So heal 2, target 2, range 2. So she will heal herself. Well, she doesn't need to. She will heal Hatchet for 2. He goes up to 7, and he gets rid of his wound. So you get both effects. If you heal someone that is poisoned, though, then it only removes the poison. It doesn't go through. So, but again, if he had been poisoned, he would have been blessed as well. Blessed is the second doubler in his deck, so that would have been nice. But okay, so that's done. Then she will do the move 3. And now I'm just thinking that she should sort of get away. Well, they're going to hit him anyway, right? Because he's going to push this guy over here. And maybe he's gonna attack for +1, so he's gonna attack for 4. So I don't want him attacking her because then she might lose more than half her health. Oh, thank you, Emi. Or Imi, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, sorry. She can move for 3. Where should she go? He's going to push this guy in there. He's going to be over there. The other one will attack him. And I almost want her to move away, but that doesn't make sense for... So he's going to be there. He's going to be 1, 2, 3 away from... No, Hatchet's going to be over there. He's going to be 3 away from Hatchet. And Hatchet went... No, she went first. This is the crux of the game. Like, if you really need to think things through if you're going to make it. And I think it's, you know, the difficulty is starting to ramp up, so I can't just flow through this. At least right now, I'm not that good at the game. So I need to think this through. If I put her 3 away from the elite guy, he's going to go for her. Can he reach her, though? No. He's only going to move -1, so he's only going to move 1. Yeah, he can only move 1. So then it doesn't matter. So then let's put her here. That's perfect. Okay. You need to think this through. Everything, you know, how can they move? What will they do? All right. Then she will use up this. Oh, this should be waning, by the way. Forgot that. At the end of the round, this should have gone down. Now she will use it up. It doesn't matter if it's waning or strong. It gets the same effect. So she will do a curse, range 3. So she will put in another curse card in here, which is great. So now they have 3 chances in this deck to miss. Okay. I think I did good there. I think I thought everything through. Usually when I play, and when I played Gloomhaven, I played with 3 characters through the whole thing. I ended up doing so many stupid things. Like, I realized, oh, why did I assign this guy to move and attack when there's no one there? Because by that time they were already dead. And so on. Which is also why, when I play Gloomhaven, when you play solo, you're supposed to raise the difficulty level because you have like perfect information. You know what everyone is going to do, right? Which you wouldn't know if you were playing multiplayer. But to compensate for my scatterbrain, I never did that in Gloomhaven, and I had a good time. I don't really care about difficulty in these games. I just want to experience the game. So, all right. So she did her thing. Now it's time for Hatchet. He is at 39. So, move and push. Yeah, he should do that first. Okay. So he can move for 2, and then he can make a push for 2. So he's going to move 1 space, because I want to pick up this coin over here. So he gets a coin. And then he's going to do the push 2. He's going to push the elite guy. 1, 2. He's going to hit the trap, which means he takes 3 damage. So he goes from 8 down to 5. I already like this system, actually, because now I can just, you know, see how much they have left. So he took the damage there, and he doesn't have any air magic to use. In that case, he could move for 2 more. That's true, yeah. It's really tough to raise it by 1, especially in the beginning. I remember the first scenario in Gloomhaven. I think I tried it like 3 times before I completed, or 4 times. It was so hard, and I was like, what is this game? This game is way too hard. how are you supposed to make this game? The actual thing is, in Gloomhaven, though, like it actually gets easier, like, after a while. Because, you know, the power creep, you get stronger and stronger. Alright, now he's going to do his disorienting barrage. So he's going to do an attack of 1, range 3, target 3. He's going to hit both of them. But it's, of course, separate attacks. And he's going to muddle both, which is great. So I'm going to take the muddle tokens right away so I don't forget. And both of these will be muddled, and that's nice. Well, one of them is... I realized I just messed up again. Why is she here? He will move for 1. She needed to be... She was here. She needed to be like that. So otherwise he's going to attack her. But I was going to say that the muddle doesn't really matter because he won't attack anyone this turn. That guy will attack though. So then the muddle matters. So let's just put the muddle tokens over here. Okay, so then the actual attack. It's an attack for 1. The problem though, he's next to this guy, so he will get disadvantage, which isn't perfect because it's a ranged attack. I could use the favorite now to add +3. I think I will do that. I think I will. So he will throw his little... I don't like these little tokens as well. I would like to get something else for these. But anyway, he's going to throw this at this guy, which means he's now getting +3. So he has an attack of 4. And then we have disadvantage. He needs to draw 2 cards. And he has to take the worst one. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Well, he just gets the +1 though. So he gets +1 and he had 4. That is a total of 5. Wow, nice. This guy is out. Wait, why did he have a damage already? Did I do that wrong? Yeah, I did. Because now I messed up because this system here. So this guy started with 8. Yeah, I did it wrong. So yeah, so it should be like this. No, it is correct. Number 2 is him. He took 3 damage out of his 8 because he went into the trap, so he's at 5. This guy is at 6, and he just took 5 damage. Yeah, so he's not dead. He's down to 1. All right. There we go. I could have used the axe on the elite, I guess. I was hoping to just kill this guy out, so he never would get an attack off. But I didn't. Maybe that was a bit too far-fetched, I guess. Alright, I'm not going to take that back. I'm not going to take back stuff after I draw on modifier cards. That feels like cheating. Alright, so now let's have him attack the elite. He's not at disadvantage. He doesn't have the axe in place, so it's only an attack of 1 +0, so that's 1 damage. So he goes down to 4. Alright. And I just realized something. Wait, I'm gonna fix something here. It's not muddled twice. They both muddled. it's like I put the tokens there. I'm gonna grab my dice. I need to get more dice actually at some point. I only have 1 bag of dice. It would be nice to have more options. Okay, so I just remembered something. When I played Gloomhaven, I actually used yellow dice for the... This is how we did it. It all came back to me now. It all came back to me. I used yellow dice for the elites, and I used white dice for the normal ones, and that made it easier for my brain to separate them. So let's do that. Let's put the 4 here. And let's use the red for like obstacles and so on. Or like things. And I'll actually do this as well. We're starting to change stuff in midstream, but I hope you have some patience with me. Let's use these instead. We don't need to use 20s really. They don't have that much health yet. Maybe later on in the scenario and so on. That could be a thing. But right now it's actually easier to see and not to bump dice if I use these. And then for this guy we need a 9, which we have right here. All right, that's how I had it like in back in Gloomhaven. But it's been like, I think it's been almost 3 years since I played Gloomhaven. So I forgot about those things. But this is much better. I'm gonna pull out. I have like a few different of each color. So I'll just get some. We're not gonna have this many elites, but anyway, I'll just get some white and some. There we go. So now we have enough dice for the whole game. Because then I can just look over there. This is perfect together with Paul's suggestion. I can look over there and I can see that the elite guy has 4 health left. That is really good, especially when we get more enemies later on. We might have like 4 different types of enemies. So this will make my life a lot easier. Alright, so let's put the dice to the side here. Let's put them in the box later on. Alright, that felt good. Where were we though? He attacked this guy. And he did the damage and all that. So now it is time for the enemies. So we start with 51, which is the stone golem. So he's going to move +1. He's going to move for 2. So he's just slowly walking over here. And then it's time for the zealots. And so the elite will go first. He will move at a speed of 1. And he is close. He's the same distance. She went first. He's going to go 1 towards her, but he cannot attack. He will lose model at the end of his turn, so that never did anything for him. I do like put out the tokens anyway, even if I see that though, because it's just practicing my brain to remember things. The normal zealot, he's going to attack. He has an attack of +1. So he's going to do an attack of 3, but he is muddled. So an attack of 3, which means we draw 2 cards since he's muddled. So it's going to be 3. Oh, there we go. Lovely. Instead of 4 damage to Hatchet, it's 0 damage because of that curse. Like it. And this is, of course, gone. This is a one-time. You can see it on the star there. If it had an M, that would be the monster miss, but this is the curse. So that's gone. That was awesome. Just saving 4 health on Hatchet. Nice. And that was... the muddle didn't matter because that was the first card drawn. But anyway. Alright. So that's the round. At the end of the round, we need to shuffle this deck. Because we have that symbol. So let's shuffle up the stone golem. And that's the only thing we need to shuffle. Well, actually, if we got the mist from the monster modifier deck, then that would have a little reshuffle symbol as well. So then we need to shuffle that. So that's done. And we are into the next round. And there's no magic to... Did I miss that? Need to double check since I'm talking and streaming and everything. No magic was put into the air. So, yeah, okay. Should remember, he has the hammer as well. He could stun someone. Might actually come into play soon. Stun the elite or something. Well, he's kind of low on health though. Okay, so next round. He also needs to pick up his token later on when he kills that guy. So he could do this. Attack 2. And if the target has your favorite token, return the token to its card. Which would be perfect. Then I don't need to do a loot action. And he only has 1 health. So yeah, let's do that. What will he do with the bottom part? Move 3. With a jump. That's actually good. He could get... Or he can just do normal 3. He doesn't need to jump right now. So let's go like this then. Gets easier when he doesn't have that many cards in hand. Oh, that's true. That's true. That was a play. Okay, so you're saying that was a player. I'm going to look at all the cards. Oh, yeah, it does have an M. But the difference is that it doesn't have a reroll. They look different as well, right? From the miss, I think. Okay, it doesn't matter, actually. It does. It's doing the exact same thing. So Void Warden. Not Void Walker. I kept calling her Void Walker last time. I don't know why. I don't even know. A Void Walker, I think, is from the Aeon's End or something. So, freeze the soul. I want her to attack the elite. Force an enemy. Oh, that's not a good time to do that. Attack 2. She could disarm him, which means he won't do anything really. That's an option at least. But then she needs to act before him. We don't know if she can do that. She could bless, but he's too far away. She could just stun him actually. But then she gets cursed. So I don't want that. These effects are quite complex. I mean, he's going to attack her no matter what. I think she will move this time. So if she would do 36 and try to disarm him, I think that's the way to go. Oh, that's true. Maximum of 10 curses in a deck, right? Which is quite a lot. All right, so that's it. Now let's see what the enemies are doing. Zealots are acting at 20. Oh, they're going fast. 27. They're going first, actually. Move, attack, and heal. Oh, this is their strong card. That's why it has a reshuffle symbol there. Stone guy, 83, moving and attacking all adjacent enemies. So we don't need to worry about him yet. But we're going to have the Zealots move first. So the Zealots are going at +0. They can move for 2. So he is going to move here. He's going to attack mine. Oh, no. He's doing a ranged attack. So then he doesn't want to move because he doesn't want to get disadvantage. So he's staying there, actually. He's going to skip his move because she is his focus. So he's going to attack -1, range 2. He's also going to put dark in air. I think, yeah. So -1, which means he will be attacking for 2, and he's doing ranged. So he's just going to... Oh, well, that wasn't too great. So he's doing 4 damage to her. And now we will reshuffle when he gets his doubler. So he's doing 4 damage. And now we have an option here. Either we just take 4 damage. She has 6 life. Or she gets rid of a card to block that. Problem is, like, if she takes 4 damage, then she can't complete her mission. Because then she has lost more than half her health. I don't know if it's worth it, though. I want to complete the mission most of all. But what card would she lose in that case to block the damage? I don't want to lose 2 from my discard, so it's one of these 2. No, these are the 2 she's playing. This is her deck. It's one of these 3. What would she do? I guess this one maybe, because like forcing an enemy to attack another enemy, it's not like we have that many enemies, so that's not really going to come into play, I think. Or this one. But I like that she can bless. If she could bless at some point, that would be nice. And I like the stun. I think I'm going to do it like this. I am going to make her lose. She's going to lose this card. It is a nice card, but... I mean, this is a really cool effect. But then that requires 2 enemies to be within 3 of each other. Which, you know, that might not happen. So she loses a card, she doesn't take any damage, and this is still in play. Ime saying I need attack cards. That's true, that's an attack card. You know what, let's lose this one instead. Because this requires, this is even more unsituational. Because this, or situational, because this says that, like, to play this out, it would lose the card, and then the only effect would be if she can do that thing, like making them attack each other, which might not happen. Blesses are nice, poison are nice. Let's lose this one. I'm gonna lose that one. All right. So that was the elite. Now we go to the regular zealot. No. He's gonna heal himself as well. Oh, which is also awesome because he would heal himself for the same amount of damage that he did in his attack. So he would have healed himself for 4 and gotten to full health. But now he doesn't do that. Because she didn't take any damage. By the way, she should be wounded though, because he does apply wound. But that's actually really good. That was, you know, good. That was also a reason not to take that damage, because then he would be back to full health. Now we have the regular one. He is going to attack Hatchet, and he's... Oh no, he wants a ranged attack, so he's going to move first. He's moving away from Hatchet, but he does bring this little Hatchet thingy with him. Oh, that is so small. I'm going to get some other token from some random... I have these bags of game components that from games that I discarded and so, or prototypes. So I'll pull out something out and attach to him. Alright, anyway, I'll do that for next stream. So now he's going to attack -1 ranged, which will be 1. So 1, and it's a miss. And this is a normal miss, by the way. This is how it looks. So yeah, no damage, which also means he will not heal himself or anything. Perfect. Okay. Oh, so much talking in this game. Need some water in between. Alright, so that happened. That was 27. Now we go to 36, which is Void Warden. She will... Yeah, she'll do the disarm. I like disarming. So he will not do anything next. So, there we go. So the elite is disarmed. Let's put it there. And she can force the target to perform a move 1. If you uses up the dark magic, it will be a +2, and she also gets an XP. So she will do that for sure. She uses that up. And that came from the enemies. So now she gets 1 XP. She goes up to 2. And we can move him 3 spaces. Well, he's going to be disarmed next time, so he's not going to do anything anyway. I almost want to move him like up here. Just, have him out of the way. Then next turn he's just going to move. He's not going to attack. Then we can kill him. Or I'll just move him this way because he might block the stone guy. So let's move him 1, 2, 3 over there. He might block the path for the stone guy. Alright, so that was the action. She got the XP. Now she can move for 3 on her own. And she could have waited and used up the dark magic here to move +2, but I don't think she needs to really. She will just go 1, 2, 3. So she's in position to do an attack on the objective. All right. Then we have 64, so it's time for Hatchet. And I guess he will just... I don't even remember what my plan was. It's often like this in this game. No. It would. I'm gonna put these face down because it helps if I take the right cards. That didn't make any sense at all. He was planning to do the attack 2 and get his favorite token back. So he's gonna move for 3. Okay, now I remember. He's gonna move for 3. 1, 2, 3. He is going to attack for 2. Over here, which means he will get his token back no matter what happens, even if he misses, I guess, because yeah, it has his favorite. Yeah, so it goes back to the card. And now attack for 2, and it's a close combat attack, so no disadvantage, and we got +0, so that's it. Now finally this guy is gone, and we should put a coin there as well. Okay. I like it because now I see that like there's 2 enemies and all. Yeah, I like having the dice like that. Okay, so that was his, and now we have the 83, the stone golem. He's moving +0. He's only moving 1. There's nothing for him to attack. And we have a new round. We need to reshuffle some stuff. So this needs to be reshuffled. I added the XP when I played the card. I assume it doesn't happen every time he throws it, right? I added 2 when he played it. Maybe I should have added it when he used it. I don't know. And well, there's no real condition on the card. It's just like, it's just out here. This is like a 2 XP. It doesn't really, I don't know. But speaking of that, I forgot something. Of course I did. So easy to do. So when it was her turn, she would have moved this and she would have done a curse first of all. Which kind of messes everything up now, but it doesn't matter. So she would have cursed. she was within 2 of the elite, she would have cursed the enemies before the normal guy attacked. But I will just shuffle this in now to compensate for that. So that should have happened. And while I shuffle, I will tell you that there's a few days left on the Board Games with Niramas Kickstarter for 2020. So every year I do a Kickstarter to raise some funds for studio equipment, new cameras, and this year I actually need a new computer to edit on, so and stream on. So if you want to support the channel, go check it out. The link is in the description. And you know, all the support are appreciated. And also we have a stretch goal that we're getting close to. And if we get there, then everyone who is a backer, no matter what level, will get a ticket to a giveaway of games and promos that we will do in January. So go check that out. Now I think we're ready to start a new round. Only 2 cards left for Hatchet, so not that much to think through unless I want a short rest. But I want to wait as long as possible before I do that, I guess. So, but this card is all. I don't want to use this. This is all, both of the effects are losing it, and I don't want to do a basic action because then I lose the specialist goal. So, you don't need to do the card though. You could ignore it if you want to, I guess. I could do an attack with, but we don't have any wind. Otherwise I could have done a push, which would have been nice. I could have pushed him into the trap over there. So I think I will short rest because none of these cards really make sense. And remember, he is also disarmed, so he's not going to do anything. Well, I guess I could go. I could run away there. I could go 1, 2, 3 and go for the treasure chest and let her destroy this. Hatchet could be going for the next one actually. I don't think both of them. On the other hand, I want to kill the elite as well. No, I need to do a short rest if I'm going to keep my goal though. Oh, you add XP every time you get the axe back? I don't think that's correct. Just my gut feeling. I think you get XP once when you play a card. You don't get it over and over. I'm not sure because I never played with this favorite thing before. I could look that up. You know, you could look that up on the Board Game Geek, I guess, in the forums. I'll probably do that after the stream. But all right, so I am going to short rest. Let's pick all these up. Let's take 1 to get lost, which is a bit sad. So it's going to be retrieval. It is nice to be able to pick the favorite up. But I'm not going to take any damage. I'm going to let that one be lost. Because again, yeah, I don't know if we really need to. Alright, so now let's do a ranged attack with the favorite to guarantee to get, well, either get the elite out of here or start doing damage to the stone golem. And we need to kill him, you know, at some point anyway. Ooh, this is a good combo. This is attack 2, range 4, add +2 attack and gain an XP if the target has your favorite token. So I could do that to the elite. Or I could just push the elite into the trap. But that would do 3 damage to him. He wouldn't die out of that. I think I want to use this. I mean, when he... No. This is how I do it. I do this to the stone golem and throw the favorite at the same time. So I will get +3 from that. I will get +2 from this. That's how I do it. All right. I'm not used to this mechanic here with the favorite, but it's cool. So let's do this, and I'll do an attack of 2 on the bottom there to just hit the objective, so we get that going. Then she only has 2 cards left. Are they okay to use right now? I think so. I mean, attack 3. Well, we can't poison. We can't poison the objective, the runestone, but that would get that done. Then she could force an enemy to perform an attack. Ooh, yeah. Oh, so yeah. Okay, let's use this. So 49. Okay. Yeah, I know it's persistent, Yogi Bear, but the question was if we get the 2 XP every time you pick it up, or if it's just one time when you play the card. I would instinctively think it's just one time when you play the card, but maybe it's every time you pick it up. In that case, it's amazing that you could level up really quick with it. But especially if you have like some small, tiny enemies that die fast, you could just hit them and they die to pick it up, and just go do it over and over. Just grind out levels that way. Well, I mean, if you guys wanna look that up on Board Game Geek or anything, or if I'll do it later on, otherwise. So let's see what the enemies are doing. I'm gonna start with him up here. 82 Unholy Flame. That doesn't sound good. Attack +1, range 3, and he's putting fire into there, which doesn't matter for us. We don't have any fire effects, but maybe he has some fire effect on other cards. I don't know. That needs to be reshuffled, so let's put it on the side. Stone Golem is going at 28. He's kind of fast this time. Moving +1. But he can't reach us because I put that guy in between, so that's good. He will attack -2. Oh, he will attack for ranged and pull and immobilize. Oh, that's nasty. He's going to attack. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, yeah, he's actually going to go into the... Okay, yeah. All right. That's going to happen. I can't really do anything about it now, but... So, starting with Hatchet at 25. And let's do this whole plan that I have here. So let's start with this one here. So we have attack for 2, range 4. He's going to hit the Stone Golem. He's going to throw the favorite in, which means it's an attack of 5. Then it has add +2 and gain if the target has your favorite token, which it does. So that's up to 7 in attack, and he gets 1 XP. So 7 attack. I could stun him. He has 9 life left. But I mean, I can look through my discard pile. I already seen my +2 and my +1s. I could get my doubler, of course, but you need to decide before you do the attack, obviously. Since it says during your ranged attack. Some items I think you can apply afterwards. Oh wait, actually it's the other way around. Since it says during your ranged attack. It doesn't say before your... Yeah. It's the other way around. So I can use this after I've done the attack and see what happens. If I'm correct. Tell me in the chat. I think that's how it works. Since it says during the attack, not before the attack. I think that's the 2 different variants in this game. It's funny, even though I play the game for hundreds of hours, if I include the digital, I still have all these things that I don't really know by heart. But it is a complex game, of course. So what do you guys think about the item? Can I do it after I did the attack? Well, I should be able to. It says during, right? Again, I could look that up. I think I will look that up. We have the glossary right here. Is there a index in here? I guess there is, right? No? Oh, it's in alphabetical order. So, is there a post for during? No? I thought there was. Okay, so could it be items? Item. They could be consumed, they could be spent, they can be used whenever. I don't know. I don't see anything about it here. I wish there were a part in here for during as a keyword, sort of. Is there a part for before? Is there anything about before? No. Well, maybe I should use a house rule. That's true, but I would like to know how it works. Because that's something that I never thought about before in this game. Is there in here, when we get to items? I know it explained items in here. I didn't really read it because I would think like, well, I know how items work. But... items. Consume, spend, persistent. That's in there. And... item function describes when an item can be used and what it does. Yeah. I'm gonna go with it right now. I'm gonna look that up more, just to be sure. But I think when it says during... Okay, Yogi Bear is saying I have to decide before attack modifier draw. If I think about the digital game, then you do click you click whatever item you want to use before you draw your modifier. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And Emi is saying the other way around. So we have opposite. But I just realized if I go to the digital game in my mind, then you choose your target and whatever your attack you're doing, and then you apply effects, and then you draw the modifiers. So that's how it has to be, right? Yeah. So anyway, I am going to use it because I don't want him to do his whole attacking with. Well, it's an attack with -2 though. It's not that bad, I guess. But he would immobilize us. I hate being immobilized. I'd rather stun him. Hey Daniel, hope you're doing fine. Yeah, I think this would appeal to you. I don't know, do you like Gloomhaven? Have you played the base or the first game? Alright, so I'm going to use my hammer. This is a good time to use it. I mean, it's a big nasty stone golem. Let's stun him. So what you do when you consume it, you flip it over, it's gone for this scenario. So I am doing an attack. Okay, let's count it up again. I'm doing an attack with 2 + 2 + 3, which is 7. I might just kill him, which in case then the hammer seems stupid. I got an XP already. I already took the XP. So now let's discard a card and let's do an attack of 7. I'm not going to complain because, you know, I'm doing 14 damage. But I was just saying it. Like I just said it. Like I probably didn't need to use... I mean, maybe I don't need to use the hammer. And because I knew my... Oh, well. I'm going to complain. I'm going to put it like that. So remember to shuffle that at the end of the round. And I just did 14 damage to this guy. So I don't think he's around anymore. There we go. Put a coin here. He actually had... by the way, he had a shield. So he had a little bit more health than I thought about first. But he's gone now. Which means also that these cards, we can just put this to the side. Because there's no more stone golems. Alright, so he's dead. The hatchet is over there. The favorite is over there. I need to pick it up later on, I guess. I got a feeling there's going to be more enemies coming. To be honest, because otherwise we'll just go around smash these things. That seems too easy. Daniel's saying he hasn't played the first one too much time. Yeah, that's true. I spent over 100 hours on that. Or more, I guess. No, it must be more. It was 100 missions. Like 300 hours maybe. I think you will like it. I think you will like this. And this is way more... this is way more streamlined and easy. And I love this. Like the board is actually the, you know, the book and all that. It's so good. And it's a tutorial. I'm on the 4th scenario now. So it's a five scenario tutorial where you learn the game as you go. So I can really recommend this game. Anyway, that was nice. We killed him. He has his shield attached to his face, according to JB. And he's gone. Now let's do the bottom part here, which is an attack of 2 with a move 2. So let's attack for 2. And it's going against the elite guy. It's a 2. And we got -2. So it's a 0. There we go. So no damage at all. Then we can move for 2. I'll just move in. He's not going to attack anyway. He's disarmed. So I'll just move in there. So I get closer to picking up the favorite. Alright. Now it's time for the Void Warden. That was a long turn. So first thing that happens on her turn, which is actually good that he's still alive. Because now she will move this. She will get an XP. And she will... I mean, this is, by the way... Ime. When it's like this, then you do get XP every time you hit one of these markers. So I think that's like... when it's just printed XP, that's a one time when you play it. So she gets 1 XP, she goes up to 3, And she's cursing. So she's cursing that guy, which means we put in another one. And I'm still not using the right cards, but it doesn't matter. I don't think I will get up to 10 anyway. Oh. Well, that's true, Loki. 13 damage. Emi is saying that it's a tough scenario as a tutorial. So far, it hasn't been that tough. But as I said, I don't think this is it. I think when things happen, when we destroy 2 of these objectives out of the 4, I think there's going to spawn more enemies. I just have the feeling, because it doesn't make sense that it's... Okay, it probably says it over here. I haven't read it. Actually, it would be good to kill him before we smash this then. So he's gone. All right. So that was the curse. That's done. Now it's her turn. So much to keep track of. Wow. It's like I have to do things like step by step. When I play, I will say when I play this off cam, or when I play Gloomhaven off cam, I didn't film that thing. I filmed like, I think 2 streams or something. Then I just kept talking to myself the whole game, because that's the only way for me to keep track of things. I basically talk like I'm doing now, almost. And I just had to do things in the same order. I had to do this character, he's doing that. Then this character, and this happens. Because I keep, you make so many mistakes. Anyway. So, she is going to smash this here. Or should she attack him? She could attack him with a ranged attack. Now let's have her... He only has 4... Yeah. We're gonna do this. Attack 3 with poison. It doesn't matter. You can't poison the... I can't decide. No, let's do this. Let's do the base action of this, which is to move 2. So she's moving up here. Picking up a coin. Well, at the end of her turn, but who cares? Then she's doing the attack 3 with poison. So she's gonna poison him. And poison goes through, like, even if she would get a miss. So that's why I put the token on right away. Like, all the effects go through anyway. I just put them out there so I don't forget it. Oh yeah, Yogi Bear saying you only get XP first time putting the favorite into play. Yeah, otherwise it would be too good. Alright, it's good anyway. So now attack 3. And now I got another... No. We don't have any eyes, so that's not going to happen. So it's an attack of 3, and we draw from her deck. She hasn't done a single attack so far in the game. That's weird. Right, here we go. 3 plus 1 is 4. Plus 1 for the poison, so that's 5. So he's dead. So the disarm even not... It didn't even come into play at all. Which, that's how it happens sometimes. I spend an action to, like, disarm someone, and then they end up dying, and then I feel like, why did I do that? I'm not playing optimally. But it's a randomizer in the game. It's like, the draw cards. You don't know. It could have been a miss, and then it would have been a good to have him disarmed. Alright, so no more enemies. He's not gonna act. There's no enemies out here. So now all we need to do is smash this thing, get the treasure, and then see what happens, sort of. So let's set up for the next round. So what is Hatchet doing? Hatchet is... He needs to do a close combat attack, and it cannot be a basic, because then we fail the specialist goal. So we need to do something like... Okay, he only has ranged cards. You know what? In that case, I want to keep the goal. I want to complete the goal. So let's not attack then. I wish I could move with the top, because I want to go here. Well, I want to go there. I want to pick up the favorite. I mean, normally I would just do a close combat attack, but I don't want to do it because of the specialist goal. I like those goals. They really, since you get different goals every time you play every mission, and there's a bunch of them, they change up how you act in the game. I should reshuffle this, by the way. They really change up how you do your actions, and it's really interesting. By just having that deck of cards like that, it just changes so much. Yeah, I'm gonna go get the loot. I want the treasure chest. I'm gonna do it like this. Because we do have, I mean, they only lost one card each. Well, she's about to lose one more, but so I don't think we need to worry that much about cards right now, as it looks. So I think I will move with something that moves but doesn't really matter right now. So like this one, and then I'll do it. You have to play your top card even if you're not going to do it. I'll play this one. Okay. She needs to short rest or long rest. She's not hurt. I mean, she has the wound, but I'm not going to long rest her. She hasn't used her chain armor yet either, so there's no reason to long rest, I think. So instead, she's going to short rest. So we're going to shuffle this up and just lose a card at random. And it is the Lure of the Void, which is pretty good with the disarm and everything, but let's just lose it. I think it's okay. So what will she do? I want her to move over here and smash that thing. And she could do, and now I start remembering what card she has. She has to attack 3 here. So we just need a move. She could heal. She's wounded, but I think we'll wait a little bit. She's at full health, so we don't need to worry about that right now. So let's have her. Oh, I just saw something funny here. Let's have her do this. Okay, and then I shifted these. So he's not going at 18 anymore, he's going at 64, and you'll see why in a minute. So, she will act first at 43. She will move for 2. So she'll move there. Then an ally within range 3 may perform a move too. So she will send... No, that doesn't work anyway, because he's not going to auto-loot. He has to end his turn here to loot. Ah. Oh well. He's moving there. That's annoying. I forgot about that. You can't just go... Yeah. Then she's going to attack for 3. Poison doesn't matter because you can't poison a ritual stone. So 3 plus 0. That's good. She has smashed this thing. It's gone. And we'll put a token here to indicate that. And I think... That was... No. At the start of her turn, this would move as well. There's nothing to curse, but it will still move. So she has one more chance to curse someone. And now I think that this happens instantly. And... Well, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna run around the table and take a look at what it says here. I could just take a picture of this. I should have done that. The tremors have subsided. You feel you've finally gotten a handle on things, but then more men with ropes rush from the deeper tunnels of this wretched place to aid the others. Of course, there's more enemies coming. And then it says, spawn 1 normal and 1 elite zealot at B. So it's gonna be... Okay, so it says 1 normal. Wait, can you see this? Yeah, you can. Okay, so it's going to be like one guy comes in here at B, and then it says to also spawn an elite, but he's already there, so then he will move somewhere else, and I think we choose when that's the case. I think I will put him here. I think that's great. Maybe I think that's how it works. Additionally, spawn 2 normal zealots at C. Oh wow, there's a lot of people coming here. So we'll get another normal guy in here. So then we have 2 over at C. So 1 comes in there, we'll put the other one there, angle them towards the camera, and wait, can you see? No, you can't see it, it's over there. Okay, I can't move the camera right now, it's over here. Okay, I'll move it soon. Then for 3 characters, spawn 1 normal and 1 elite. No, I'm reading this wrong. Spawn 1 normal and 1 elite at B. Additionally, spawn 2 normal zealots at C for 3 characters, or 1 normal and 1 elite for... Okay, so these are not here. Okay. When the remaining 2 summon stones have been destroyed, we read 2. So then we move on to the next part of the scenario. So now we know what to do. We need to... Okay, so that changes up. Okay, here we go. So no guys over there at C, because we're not playing with 3 characters. If we played with 4, it would be an elite and a normal there. If we played with 3, there would be 2 normal there. Now this is everything that happened. So we have 2 more enemies. Okay, I'm fine with that. And now we do have these zealots in here. And when they spawn, I did read about spawning. I don't know when I did that. Somewhere. And when they spawn, then they do get to act this round. The round that they spawned in. So we'll draw a card. It's going to be 19, which means they will move like in between. They should have been moving at first, but now she already acted. Now they will move. It's like opening a door. So they will move before Hatchet. They're going to move +1 with jump. And attack -1 with curse and put wind into the air. Alright, but that's actually good that they're putting wind magic in here, because he could use that, I think. Alright, so now kill them and kill the other 2 stones is the objective. So move, let's see, okay, I'm going to put the health on these guys as well. So 1 is an elite, he has 8. And we'll put them like this, and he is number 2. It's the same we had earlier. And the normal one has 6 health, and he's number 5. There we go. I just realized another thing. I'm just learning as I go here. It should actually be like this. Because the zealots, there aren't 10 of these. Which means you shouldn't use that sleeve for them. You should use... I just remembered. You should use this sleeve that only has 6 spaces, because there's only 6 zealots. And that makes the spaces bigger and it's easier to see who has what. I just realized that. So number 2 and number 5. That's good. Is it the same for the golems? Yeah, it is. There's only 6 golems. So we should be using a normal sleeve. I don't know if we're going to have more golems, but I just like to do it correctly, especially on camera. So just realized that. There we go. It's much easier now to see which stone golem and which zealot we are interacting with. And the game comes with 2 of these super sleeves and 2 normal. So I guess we can only have 4 monsters out at the same time in this game. Maybe it was the same in Gloomhaven, I don't remember. Right, so that is set up. They are going to, the elite is going to move +1 with jump. So he's going to move 3 spaces and he has jump. He's just going to go 1, 2, 3 up here. That's a surprise. And he is going to, oh, that's actually interesting, because now Hatchet hasn't acted yet. I was just planning to pick up stuff with him and not do anything on his turn, right? But now all of a sudden he gets to use an attack. That's interesting how it changes up in mid game. So now he's going to attack -1, but he's going to curse and he's going to put wind in here. We put the wind like that. So that is now strong. And attack -1. He's normally attacking for 3, so he's attacking for 2. And we get a +0, so he's attacking for 2. So 2 damage over to Hatchet. So he's down to 5 health. That's okay, I think. And now I can start seeing how this mission will be harder, especially if you play like 3 players and all of a sudden there's like guys over there, and yeah. Then the other one, he's going to move +1. He's going to move 3 spaces, but he can't. He has jump. Oh, he has jump. So he's going to go 1, 2. He's going to jump over the obstacle and go up here. So he can also hit Hatchet. Wow. Didn't see this coming. So he's... Oh, and curses. Curses, curses, curses. Both of them are going to curse Hatchet. So we'll put in 2 of these into the just shuffled deck here. That's not that great. Now we have 3 misses in here. So he gets cursed twice. There's 2 different attacks. So it should happen twice. And the attack will be 2 -1. So it's going to be 1 +1. Oh, so that's a 2 attack. So Hatchet is down to 3 health. Well, good thing that we have some healing items. All right, that was not that great, but could have been worse, I guess. But yeah, we need to kill these quickly now. So what do we have here? Double the value of your next attack. Oh, he has to heal 6. So he could heal himself to full, but then he would lose the card. No, 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 I don't want to do that. But the thing is, I don't want to move either, because I want to pick up the favorite. He's standing on the favorite. But if I don't move, then the attack here will be at a disadvantage. It is a good attack now, though. Double throw. Attack 3, range 4, target 2, so you can hit both of them. But then he's not picking up the favorite. So what's mostly important? And I just put in 2 misses in his deck. I don't want to do attacks with disadvantage. Void Warden did a bad favor to Hatchet, because if she hadn't moved him, they wouldn't have been able to attack him. Oh, that would have been so much better. But that's what I love about this game. Like, you know, things happen as you go and you can't really plan for everything. Oh, well. That's the fun adventure part of it. It's not just like a Euro where you can figure everything out and play optimally. And I still think we're doing quite good. But I am going to heal him. I'm going to play it safe. I don't want to burn this card. It's going to be lost. I don't want to lose it on a double disadvantage when he has 3 misses in there. So instead, he's not going to do anything with the bottom part. I don't want to do a basic action, because if I did, he would lose his gold. So he's just going to do the top here. Heal himself for 6. He goes up to 8, which is his maximum health. Can't go above your maximum. Then we already have wind, so that doesn't matter. But he will get 2 XP, so he's up to 5. And this card will sadly be lost, though, so that's done. But that was, you know, the time he needed his big heal, I think. So I'm pretty happy with that. Loki thought I should attack them, but I'm gonna play a little bit safer. I don't want to lose. All right, so new round. New round. My voice is starting to give in, though. I hope it can handle the whole stream. So I am going to start off here with Hatchet, as I usually do. Oh, he should pick this up. That's why I'm standing here. He should pick this up at the end of his turn. A little flimsy token that bugs me. Here it is. I am going to get some replacement for that for the next stream. And a coin as well. I actually have metal coins as well from other games, like 7 Wonders, that I could use, I guess. But I like the look of these coins, though. They look nice even though they're cardboard. So what will we do here? Move and push. It's not a good time for move and push. We don't have any traps nearby. I'm thinking he could go 1, 2, 3. He could go over to the treasure chest. And then do a ranged attack. And he could muddle both of these guys. That's not a bad idea at all. So let's do that. Then we have the Void Warden. I mean, this attack, maybe she should do this attack now against the elite. It's an attack of 2, poison, wound, curse, stun. That would be nice, actually. Actually, oh, by the way, at the end of the round, this goes down. I keep forgetting that. I did that in Gloomhaven as well. So, I mean, she could go... She doesn't have anything that interacts with wind. She could move 1, 2, 3... She can move 1 to 3, attack the elite. Or she could make them, could she make them attack each other? That would be good as well. Yeah, she could do that. Within range 3. Yeah, she's going to do this. She's going to do that one. I don't know if this is smart, but I'm going to do this just because it's so cool. I'm just going to do something cool here. You'll see. It's going to be awesome. All right. Then let's see what the sellout will be doing. He's going to go at 77. And move -1. They don't need to move anyway. They're going to attack with poison, which is annoying. And they'll do like an area attack. But, you know, we're not next to... Both of us are not next to them anyway. So that doesn't really matter. And they will use wind to get +1 on their attack. So that's nasty. We'll see if they're going to be there. A lot of things will happen before 77. So we start off with the Void Warden. The first thing that happens is her curse thing. She's not in range of 2 enemy, within 2 of any enemy though, which is sad. So it goes here. She gets an XP. So she's up to 4. But then the card will be lost because this was the last time that it happened. So no more cursing going on. From this card at least. This is lost. She also is wounded. as that little token tells us. So we do remember to lose 1 life for her. She goes down to 5. We gotta be careful with that. She has to heal at some point here, so we don't. Oh yeah. Then now the fun begins. Now the fun begins. We're going to start off with. Does it matter? Yeah, it actually does matter. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this one here, the top part. It says force 1 enemy within range 4 to perform a move 3. So she's going to force the elite to move 3. He's gonna go. Oh, she could have made him go into the trap actually. But then the other part doesn't work. Okay, let's do it the other way then. So I'm going back and forth here. Sorry, but okay. Let's do this one instead. I'm not used to these cards effects yet. I never tried this effect. So force an enemy within range 3 to perform an attack 3, range 3. So she's gonna force the elite to do an attack on this guy. The downside is he will have advantage though, because a disadvantage because he's next to him. But anyway. So he's going to do an attack 3, range 3, targeting the normal one. Then the acting enemy suffers damage equal to the damage suffered by the target. So both of them are going to take the damage that he will do. So we're going to draw from their modifier deck, and it's going to be an attack of 3. We have to draw 2 cards. No, come on, game. Are you kidding me? Oh, it doesn't matter. As long as one of these popped out, it would happen. I mean, we put in all these curses, and then they come out when I use them to attack each other. That's just... That's Gloomhaven. That's Gloomhaven. Okay, so these are curses. They're gone. No damage. Nobody takes any damage. How lovely. Oh, well. We don't want it to be too easy, right? I'm gonna get something to drink here. All right. Oh well. We're gonna get some ice going here. So that's in there. Just keep a positive attitude. Then she's gonna get an XP. Which I don't think I took already. No, I didn't. She got it from the card, from the curse card. No, they don't use my attack modifier deck. If I had this in play, her Master Influence, if this was in play, then it says, when you grant monsters attacks, they use your attack modifier deck. So if this was in play, then they would have used mine. But since it wasn't, I lost it earlier, then they use their own. So that's why, like, she curses them, and then you want to have that in place so that she won't draw from their deck. That's the whole strategy with her. But I love that in this game and in games in general, that like I'm learning by mistakes. Like I know now, next time I play with her and so on, I will make sure to put that out there. And no, I'm learning her as I play. So now she got the XP and all that. This is lost. I mean, she just burned the card for basically nothing. Then she's going to burn another card. She's going to do the top part here. So now force an enemy within range 4 to perform a move 3. And the plan was here that like this guy would already be hurt, and then he would move into the trap and he would die. That sort of was my hope. Instead, if I move him over to the trap, he will take 3 damage, but then he won't have anyone to attack. So if I keep him here, he could attack his buddy. I'm just gonna move him. I'm more scared of the elite. Because he can do wounds. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to go into the trap. He will take 3 damage. He goes down to 5. Alright. Then he has nothing to attack. So he's not going to do that. She's going to get 2 XP. So she goes up to 7. And finally, we're going to use up the ice. Oh no, wait. When was the ice created? Oh, it was created by her on this turn. So we can't use the ice. Okay. Oh, otherwise he would have been stunned as well. Oh, this is not going great. Okay, that was her turn. That was a terrible turn in all regards. She did 3 damage, basically. That's everything she did. By burning 2 cards, she did 3 damage. She did get some XP though, but well. Well. All right, well, who is it? It's Hatchet 51. Okay. And he has his favorite back, which is good. And now I messed up with the plan for him. Because my plan was he was going to move 3, he was going to go to grab the treasure chest and then shoot these guys. The problem is then he would get disadvantage because he's next to this one. I'd rather have him get disadvantage on this one, which means he will do his attack first. So he's going to do the attack 1, range 3, target 3, model. So first attack is going to be against this guy. It's going to be with disadvantage. It's an attack of 1. And mine, oh well, we get these out of the deck at least. So he's not going to do any damage, but at least those are out, right? Okay. Then the enemy does get muddled though. So that's good. That's good. Then he's going to do the attack on the elite. And now he's going to throw his favorite over there. So that's going to be 1 plus 3, which means it's an attack of 4 and it's not at disadvantage. And plus 0. Okay, so 4 damage to the elite. So he goes down to 1. Oh, it's almost dead. So close. But he will get muddled at least. Alright. Then we're going to do the bottom part here. Move 3. He's at full health because he healed up. So I want the elite guy here to attack him and not her. So he's going to move 3. He's going to move 1, 2, 3 down there. And he will pick up, he will put wind into the air. So this goes up to the top. And he will pick up this treasure chest. And what does it say? What does it say? 30. No, 16. Okay. So we're going to read 16 from the book here. And we'll read, but we're going to look at it. And we should also mark that we picked it up. I'm just doing small marks in the book in case I end up selling the game at some point, which I don't think so. But I don't want to mark it too much. Okay, so he found... Come on, he found a mana potion, item 14. Which is both good and bad. The bad thing is that he can't really use it because he already has... No, he doesn't have a trinket. He only has a weapon. All right. So, mana potion it is. Let's find the mana potion in here. Don't think it's that great, but it's in the theme of the scenario. Like in the scenario, they introduce the magic, right? And it's not in our available item deck, so we can't buy it usually right now. But it's like in the theme because they introduced the whole magic board and now you find the mana potion. The mana potion will let you, during your turn, infuse any one element. And he gets it right away, so he can use it. It's a one-time use per scenario. You will consume it. But now he will be able to put some fitting magic into the air that might help the Void Warden or himself, I guess. Alright, we'll see how that goes later on. And wow, this is a long stream, but I'm having a good time. I hope you are as well. You know, if you're watching this afterwards, obviously you can fast forward at some points because I'm running around doing stuff in the studio room. But anyway, that was he moved over there. He picked up the treasure chest. He got the mana potion. I don't think he wants to infuse anything right now. No, we don't have any cards that would... We already have wind, so he doesn't need to infuse anything right now. He might need it later on. Okay, so item limits doesn't apply if you find it. So even if you had a potion already, we could still hold this for now. It's when, yeah, it's true. When you go to a mission, that's when you look at the limit. And as you level up, you can have more items in your pockets. But at the beginning, you can only have one trinket, which is like a potion or a trinket. And that's when you decide, like you can own more items, but that's when you decide which items you will have active for that mission. So that's good. I think he's done. And now we're going to do these enemies. So the Wild Scourge, they're going to move the elite guy first. He will move at -1. He doesn't need to move at all. He's going to attack. He's going to poison. That's annoying. So he's going to poison Hatchet. And he's doing an attack -1, which means he's doing an attack of 2. He's also applying wound. So this is not going that great. Both wound and poison right away. And the attack is -1, so it's attack of 2. He's muddled though. So it's an attack, it's -1 that counts, and that's an attack of 1. So although the poison is applied after the attack, right? It doesn't happen, it doesn't count for this attack, I don't think so. Because it says attack and then poison, so it's going to be a damage of 1. Okay. Tell me if I'm wrong there. I think that's how poison works. Like if it says poison after, then it's going to be poisoning as a result of the attack. It's not going to be a part of the attack. Then we have and then he loses this model. Then we have the normal zealot. He is going to move -1. He's going to move 1. He can't reach anyone. He's going for her, so he's going here. And he's not going to do an attack. So the model doesn't matter. Alright, that was a long round. A lot of things happening. And did we need to shuffle anything? I don't think so. I would put the cards on the side if I need to. So then we are ready for the next round. Hatchet only has 2 cards though. So he only has 1 life left, that guy. So I mean, I guess he should just kill him and move close to the to the next objective. That's good. What is Void Warden doing though? He has 6 life left. I think she needs to heal. Because they're both poisoned and wounded and all that. So I think she is going to move and heal. I think that's what she's doing this round. Yeah. Alright. And I just got a rules question in my head now. If you're both poisoned and wounded, will you remove the wound? I don't think so. It says prevents healing, remove when healed. So I think if you either healing will remove the poison, but it will not remove the wound. I think that's how it works. Tell me if I'm wrong. Oh, Daniel. Oh, hey, I totally forgot about the werewolf game. Or actually, I didn't forget about it. I thought this stream would be done. You know, I didn't think this would take more than 2 hours. So, I don't know how long the stream will last. Okay, Loki is saying that we remove both the poison and the wound. That's good to know. Okay, Yogi is saying the same thing. Yeah, it says removed when healed. Alright, you know what? You'll just have to play werewolf without me. There's no way I'm going to finish this in... And this is probably going to take like an hour, I guess, because we haven't reached the second part yet and all that. Sorry, guys. I thought this would be way quicker. You think I lost? Oh, I don't think so. I'm doing good, I think. Don't spoil anything if you already played it. Okay. All right, I need to. Okay, let's keep playing. I might jump in if you do a second game or something. I'll be up all night, so don't worry. All right, so we have selected our actions. Let's see what the zealots are doing, and it's 50. So they're gonna go after us, move and attack for 0. So that's good. Let's start off with hatchet. Oh, thanks, Yime. So what are we doing? We want to kill this guy. We need to move. Well, I think we'll just attack him first of all. So that's going to be an attack of 3. Range 3 is going to be disadvantaged since we're next to him. We're going to draw 2 cards. First of all, at the start of our turn, we will lose a health. We go down to 6 because we do have the wound. All right. So now, attack of 3, disadvantage is a +1, but it's not because it is instead a -1. I had the feeling that was going to come. So that means it's an attack of 2, but it doesn't matter. This guy only has 1 health, so he's gone anyway. And we get a coin in his place. And we do need to pick up the favorite, I guess, if there's going to be more enemies. I don't know. It's on the floor there. Then let's... oh, we should reduce elements. Thank you. Thank you. That should have been done. Right, it's too much going on in my brain right now. And I didn't expect, like, the other scenarios has been like maximum 2 hours. And this is obviously going to be like 3 hours. I don't mind though. I'm having a good time. I'm just sorry that I messed up my other appointment here. Anyway, so move 3 with jump. We don't need to jump. Now the question is, should we go up here and be ready to strike the target? No, I think we should go here and pick up the favorite. It's such a good thing to have, and we also get a coin. That's actually interesting. Every time we pick up the favorite, basically, we also get a coin, right? Because it was on an enemy, we kill the enemy, there's a coin there, we pick up the coin, like it. Right. Then it also says... Oh, wait. We're gonna lose this card if we do the move here. I want to complete the goal. I'm so close. Like, but if I do a basic action, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do basic action instead of losing this card because I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of enemies coming and so on. So let's lose. We failed it. We did a basic action. No goal for us this time. It was going so great, like halfway in, and then things have just, after those 2 curse cards, things have just gone bad, I think. All right, now 36, it's time for the Void Warden, and she is going to start off by moving 3 spaces. She doesn't need to move 3 though, but we need to get out of here. We need to get closer to the objective. So 1, 2, 3. Then she is going to play this, heal 2, range 2, target 2. She can heal both of us, and this is interesting because when she heals Hatchet, he's going to get rid of his wound, but he's also going to get rid of his poison. When he gets rid of poison with his heal, he also gets blessed. That's awesome. So we'll take one of these blessed cards, which is another doubler. We're going to shuffle it into his deck. So, you know, he has some curse cards in here, but now we're sort of balancing it out. Yeah, that's what I did. I used the basic move too. But when I used the basic action, that's when he lost his gold, because his goal was to never use a basic action during this scenario. So that was the tricky thing. But it's okay. You can't always complete those goals. And we're really early into the game. There's going to be like 20 more scenarios, so, or something. So anyway, that was the heal for him. Now the heal for her is more interesting, because first she will remove the wound, but she will also get to heal. So she gets to heal back up to 6, which is her maximum life. He didn't get any health because that was the poison blocking it. So that was the top part of her action. Now it's time for the Zealots. And he's going to move normally, which means he moves 2. And let's see, who is he focusing on? He went first. So he's going 1, 2, but the attack is going to happen against Hatchet. It's going to be attack 0, so it's an attack of 2. And let's just see what happens. 2 plus 0, so 2 damage to Hatchet, which is okay. He's down to 4 health. But we can probably heal him at some point as well. All right. Then that was the round. Let's see, nothing to shuffle. We do need to rest somehow with Hatchet. And I don't think I want a long rest because we have stuff to do here. So let's short rest. And power pitch, it's the really strong attack. Oh, I don't really want to lose that. That would be so nice to just boom, 2 XP, 6 damage. I'm going to redraw. I'm going to draw another card, which means he takes a damage. I think I will heal him soon anyway, so. And then we have to lose whatever we draw now, so we don't have a second. Okay, that's the... Oh, this is pretty good as well with the attack 3, but that's gone. Alright, so what will he do now? We just need to kill this guy, smash those things. I think we will split up now. I think he will like move over here to hit this one. She will hit that one. Because we are starting to lose a lot of cards, so. Move 3 sounds good. And then we want a top card, top part that is attacking. We could do the favorite token. It's just that then the favorite, yeah, I think we'll do it. It's just going to be, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do the favorite. All right. I think we should use the favorite like all the time. We can. It's just that it's annoying when it's so far away because then I need to go pick it up again. Gift of the Void. So she needs to do a... She just needs to go and hit the objective, I think. So she will just go late. Let's see when he's doing his thing. The Zealot is 46, so he's in between us. He's attacking range, but he's not moving. Target model, he's not moving, so he will not be able to hit Hatchet at least. That's good. Actually, at the end of the round, magic should go down. There's no magic in there now. And okay. So that means that Hatchet starts. Thank you, Email. I need you guys in the chat. Like, it's so much to keep track of. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting tired, but like it feels like it's so much to keep track of. I'm gonna move for 3 first of all. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. So he can pick up this coin, and he's next to the next objective. Then he is going to put wind into the air. Then he's gonna do the top here, attack 2, range 4. And again, he's going to throw the favorite, and then it says add +2 and an XP. He's going up to 6 XP if the target has your favorite token, which it does have at that point, because I think you throw it before. Yeah, I think you throw it like before it must be like that. So that means it's 2, 4, 7. So it's an attack of 7. This guy has the favorite token. It would be nice if there were a way to just like attach it to him somehow. I've seen people do that. I've seen people use sort of like these, but they 3D print them, and then there's a little edge here so they can place things there. I would like to have that. I have friends that have 3D printers. I can probably make that happen. All right, so now let's do the attack. It's an attack of 7. And oh, there's the bless. So it's an attack of 14. Didn't really need that. Okay, I'm not gonna complain. If I got, there's 2 curses in there. If I got a miss, then I would have complained because I used the favorite and everything. I'm not gonna complain when I do 14 damage. So this guy is gone. No debate about that. And remove that. And he's not gonna act. There's probably more coming though. So that was his turn. Now we go over to her. So she's just gonna do basic actions. I don't think she can pick up the favorite, right? That would be interesting if she could pick it up and give it to him later on if they're adjacent or something. Yeah, hammer time. Or hatchet time. Okay, so let's have her just move and attack. It doesn't really matter which one because none of these have a melee attack on them. So she's just gonna do 2 basic actions. She's going to move 1, 2, and hit this for 2. As the standard action is. -1, come on. It's only 1 damage. It goes down to 2. Annoying. She probably, she probably needed to do 1 more anyway. So that's the round, and this is going to be a bit quick. Now the wind goes down, and we're ready for the next round because there's no enemies and so on. We just need to pick our cards. Oh. Ime has a good point. I'm supposed to put the little token on the enemy. And then when it dies, okay, then I put it on the floor. Okay. Yeah, that makes it much easier to see where it is, and I don't need to move it around with the enemy. Thank you, Emi. That was a good. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was really smart. Okay, thank you. That's gonna be so good for me because I would be so annoyed playing through this and like moving the little token around. That's actually brilliant. Okay, thank you. So what is Hatchet doing? Well, he needs to do a close combat attack, so just ignore the ranged. But now he has failed his mission anyway, so now he can do a basic attack. But we have an attack of 3 and an XP, so that's good. What would he do with his bottom part here? I don't know. Nothing really. So let's just take something like, I think this one, we're not going to use that right away. Anyway. Okay. Then we need to short rest or long rest. We are going to short rest. Because again, I don't think we have time in the game. Like we're running out of life, with the cards. So I don't think she can just spend a whole turn just standing there. And she's going to lose Gift of the Void. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, so she wants to do a close combat attack. That's an attack for 3. I think we will do that. And then if she's successful, then I want her to move. So let's go like that. And we start off with hatchet. So he is doing his attack of 3. He gets 1 XP, which is nice. It goes up to 7. And that's an attack of 3. Come on, not a miss. Oh, +0. Nice. So this thing is gone. Like it. And then with this card, he's not doing anything. Or is he moving with this? I don't know where I would need to be like for the... I don't want to like... This is something I prefer in the digital game, because in the digital game they can surprise you totally. But right now, I can see that there's a little A over there. We already used the B and the C sort of, so maybe the next thing will happen at the A. You know, that's a little clue here for me. So let's have him move 2 steps over there, so he's next to the A. Yeah, let's do that. Even though I don't like... Actually, I would love it if, like, instead of having the text here, I would love to have like a separate book or something, and then you just flip a page and then you see what happens. Because when you set this up, it's sort of hard not to peek a little bit, which I don't like. So I would like it if they, or if they did an app, you know, they should have an app just to like handling the surprise stuff on their mobile phone. I don't remember if I seen anything about that for Frosthaven. Was there an app talked about in the Kickstarter? I don't remember. There's so many games, so I can't really recall if that was if that was for Frosthaven. Do you guys remember that in the chat? If there's ever been an app or you know, plans for an app for Gloomhaven or Frosthaven, I guess. I really look forward to Frosthaven, by the way. I will have time to finish this before that comes, like a few times already, probably. Alright, so let's have the Void Warden do her thing. She's going to attack for 3. And we don't have any ice in the air, so it's just an attack for 3, -1, which is 2, but that's okay, because that's what was needed to take this out. And now we're going to read the second paragraph here, and then she can use her move as well. This happens mid-turn, I think. I think it happens instantly. When we meet that criteria. So I'm gonna move around again. Next time, remind myself, Joseph, take a picture so you have it all. Alright, special 2. Spawn 1 normal stone golem and 2 normal zealots at A. Right? A lot of people coming in here. And they said stone golem first, so he goes in first, then I'll just put these in adjacent. Additionally, spawn 1 normal stone golem at B for 3 characters and 1 for elite, blah 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 for 4. So that's not going to happen. Alright, so now we just need to kill these, basically. There's no more you know, objective things to do. So now we just need to kill these 3 before we run out of cards or get exhausted by losing health. So I think we can do it. I hope so, because I don't want to replay this. Like, it's been such a long... I should remember her armor as well. Let's not forget that. Alright, so she still has her thing here. Move 2. Actually, we should do this as well. They need to have... we should know what they're doing. So, there we go. He's going to move, attack all adjacent enemies. That's good information. And the Zealot is going to... Wait, I didn't shuffle this. I don't think I shuffled it. It was the same card I just did. So the Zealots are going to move +1, attack -1. Okay. They have 6 health. It's number 3 and number 5. And he has... Now I need to use a big one because he has 10 life. And it doesn't matter which number he is, actually. But he's number 3. Alright. And they're all normal, which is good. Okay, so she needs to finish her turn, and she can now move 2 and make an ally move 2 if we want to. The golem is only going to go 1 space, so that actually makes sense. The zealots are going to move 3. But there's a, yeah, so they are going to catch up. But still, it's still good. You know, we can do it like an ally within range 3. She could go here, and she could make him go 2. So, you know, he's going to protect her, sort of. But he only has 3 life. But I don't want her to lose life, because then she fails her objective for the goal. And he's getting close to picking up his favorite. That will be handy. So yeah, let's do that. Okay. So now the enemies will act in order. So 35 is the zealots. They'll move 3, attack for 1. And they won't go into the trap, obviously. So they move, and we go with the lowest number first. He's going to move 1, 2, 3. He's going to attack Hatchet. Come on. He's a little drunk. He's going to attack Hatchet for 1. Oh, it's a doubler. Well, I guess it's good to get a doubler on a 1 attack. I guess. You know, you always see it from the positive side. So that's 2 damage. Hatchet, it's down to 1 life. But I think we can heal him. The other guy will move 3. 1, 2, 3. He's going to attack Hatchet for 1. -2. No damage. Nice. That was important, actually. Otherwise, he would have started losing cards. Alright. Stone Golem time. He's going to move 1. And he has no one to attack. Okay. Yeah, this scenario is harder than it looked at first. But I like it. I like how it evolves. So let's shuffle up the deck, because they did draw their doubler. And then we are going to... I think we need to, if possible, we need to heal. I don't think we can, though. It would be great if we could heal now. Because he's not doing that great. And I don't want her to take damage. His 2 cards are these. Attack 3. Oh, wind goes down. I was just going to say we could use wind to push them into the trap, but there's no wind anymore. Unless she puts it in before him. I don't think she can. No, she's like ice and darkness. He's like wind and... yeah, I think it's wind. So... could move and immobilize them. Which might help, but... this is pretty cool as well. I haven't used this card. Move 2, and then all the adjacent enemies suffer 1 damage. Then move 1, all the adjacent enemies suffer 2 damage. And then move 1. So if he plays this in total, he could do 3 damage to both of those zealots. That would be nice. Yeah, I think he will do that. Alright. And hopefully she can do some healing. She has to heal 2. That's not, you know, it's better than nothing. So she can heal at least. The problem is she's at full health, so like healing 2 on him, that's everything on here. That's not that great. Oh, force all enemies within range 3 to perform move 1. So we can make the guy go into the trap. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that. And then she can do 1 ally within range 2 can may perform an attack of 3. Okay, so these are the cards she will play. It's kind of late though, but I think it will be nice. I hope so. So now let's see what the enemies are doing. This could mess up everything. So Zealots, 65, and they're attacking strongly. I don't like that. Stone Guy, 28. So he's going first. And he's going to move for 2. This is nasty. But he's not going to move at all, actually, because he's doing a ranged attack. Alright, that's going to work out. So we start off with him. And he's going to... he's not going to move, because he doesn't need to do the attack. It's a range 3. Attack -2, though. So he's doing an attack of 1. He's doing it against Hatchet. Attack of 1. And then it's pull and so on. We'll figure that out later. But it's an attack of 1 plus 0. Okay, so 1 damage to... he only has 1 life. He doesn't have any cards in hand. Ah! This is terrible. He has to lose 2 cards from his out of his 4 cards in his discard pile. But all we need to do is destroy these guys. So maybe we can do it. Maybe we can do it. So what do we lose? What will we lose? 2 cards. That's terrible. I'm not going to lose the attack 6 because that's going to be nice against the big guy. And that's going to be nice. So we're going to lose these 2. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, he's... Okay, so he's alive. No damage. And that was the stone golem. Now he's going to do a pull of 2. But luckily, like, a pull must move the character that you're pulling closer to you. Right now, Hatchet is 2 away. There's no way for him to pull Hatchet because he can't go through the enemies. There's no way to pull him over to the trap, pull him closer. So that's not going to happen. But he will get immobilized. Which doesn't matter because I didn't plan to move Hatchet at all anyway this turn. So he's going to get immobilized. Alright. So that was the stone giant. Now we go to Hatchet. So he's not going to move. He's going to stand here and do his move 2. He's not going to move anywhere because he's immobilized. All the adjacent enemies suffer 1 damage. Then he's going to move 1. He's not going to move because he's immobilized. He wouldn't move anyway. And then all adjacent enemies suffer 2. And then he's going to move 1, which he can't. And it's going to get 1 XP. So he's up to 8. And the card is lost, sadly. But he's doing 3 damage just by standing there to both of these zealots. So that is not bad at all. That's like 2 attacks, really. Then he's going to do his top part here, which is attack 3, range 2. And I don't want a disadvantage, so he's going to attack the stone guy. And it's an attack of 3. No! Don't do that to me, game. I'm so close to do... I knew the curses were in there, but like, why do you have to pull it? Oh, the curse is gone. Try to stay positive. Right, nothing happened. Okay, so now it's time for the zealots. This is not going to be pleasant here because they're moving before her. So yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, this is a disaster here. So they are not going to move. They're just going to attack Hatchet. And they attack for +1. So they attack for 3. Let's start with number 3. So number 3 is doing 3 plus 0. Is doing 3 damage to Hatchet. Hatchet has 1 health. He has to discard 2 cards out of a discard pile. It doesn't matter because he's going to be dead really soon. He's going to be dead no matter what. I'm just going to go through the motions though. So that's the first attack. Then number 5 is attacking for 3. +1, 4. It doesn't matter if he misses here. But Hatchet only has 1 card in his discard pile. Hatchet has been exhausted. Poor guy, he's gone. So yeah. I don't think she can handle all 3 by herself. 2020 curse card, yeah. Alright, I'm not even sure that I'm going to replay this on cam. I think I will replay this off cam and then I will, when I made it through this, then I will do the scenario 5 on cam next weekend or something like that. Okay, well it's good that you get to see how Gloomhaven can be hard as well. I just strolled through the first 3 because that was just tutorial stuff, right? So this is the actual game. Anyway, now it's time for her. So she will do whatever she can, I guess. I have a question though. I can't remember if we fail. Well, this won't matter if we fail. But if we fail, do we get to keep the coins that we gathered during the mission? Do you guys know that in the chat? Oh, that's good to hear. Loki lost this one first time as well at this stage. So I'm happy to hear that. It's not just me. Because if we get to keep the coins, then she should just go pick up coins. Or maybe, actually, if she keeps moving, maybe she can take them out. I'm going to try. I was planning to do this. One ally get to attack, and there's no ally now. So... yeah, so she's going to do force all enemies within range 3 to perform move 1. Boom. You're gone. 3 damage. 1 is gone at least. That was number 5. Oh, did I bump it? Yeah, I did. He had 3. Okay. Then everyone else can also move 1. So Stone Guy can move back. He can move back just to give her a little bit more breathing space. And she can't do anything with the top part because there's no ally. Okay. Then that was the round. Okay, we get to keep XP and gold, yeah. Oh, wow. Email lost as well. Well, now I feel motivated to try this again. It's always easier when the second time you do it because you know what's going to happen and so on, and like how you need. I wasted a few cards with her, which I shouldn't have done probably, so on. So, and I could have moved slower. I mean, I could just spend a turn having her heal and having him long rest before I smash the last one of these, before they show up. So, you know, when I know what to do, it's going to be way easier. But anyway, new round. Nothing to reshuffle. What will she do? She only has 1 card, so she does need to rest. And she can't long rest. There's no way. There's no time for that now. So she will lose Freeze the Soul. That's okay, actually. That's not that strong in this situation. So now we're looking to do... We need to kill the Zealot, first of all. Hopefully before he can act. But what would that be? She doesn't have any good attack cards. No good attack cards at all. She has this one, but you know, that's gonna lose the card. I can't lose cards now. He has 3 life. There is a chance if she just moves up to him and performs a basic attack, she might do it. The problem is I don't want to move up to him because then the Stone Golem is in within reach, so he's gonna pound her. She should use her armor though, actually. Okay. If I can pull this off, I would be so happy. So she has a, you know, she has a heal. I need to do the math. If she uses 2 cards now, then she uses 2 cards, then 1 is gone. Then yeah, she has 3 more turns. If she uses up this card now, then next turn... Oh, no. She can use this. It doesn't matter. She still has 3 actions left, no matter how I do it. So that's good to know. So then let's just try to smash that guy. So let's play this one. Yeah, we'll play it like this. 36. Drain life. Oh, he's gonna heal and he's gonna go. Oh, he's gonna heal before I get to act. Come on. Why do I have to pull that card out? And hasty assault. He's gonna move. Oh, okay. Oh. Now you get 3 turns if you have 4 cards because you play 2, they go to the discard. Then you play 2, that's your second turn. Then you short rest and get 2 back and play the 3rd turn. If you know what I mean. Wait, what happened now? Oh yeah, worst case scenario. Yeah, exactly. If she takes beating, yeah, but okay. So let's do this guy. 27. He's gonna move +0. So he's going to move 2. He's gonna move up here. Then he's going to attack. Oh no, he's attacking with range. So he doesn't want to move at all. It's range 2 though, so he has to move 1 space. So now he's attacking -1. So he's attacking for 1 and -1. Now we're getting lucky. Okay, so he didn't do any damage, which means he doesn't heal. He only heals like the same amount that he did damage. Nice. This will move up as well. The dark. All right, now that was nice. I'm happy for that. Then it's time for her. So now I think we can kill him. So let's move with this card. This one. Right there. Then we're going to do this card because it doesn't matter if we use this up or not. 1, 2, 3. No, it doesn't matter. So, attack for 2, and she's going to apply poison, wound, curse, and stun. So Frost will go up. She will get 2 XP. And I'm not going to apply all those things in case he dies. So we're just going to see first. So it's an attack of 2. +1. There we go. Finally some luck. He's dead. We don't need to apply this. But we do apply the curse though. That's going to happen. So he's gone. I'll put a coin there. And we do apply the curse. We'll put in a curse in the deck. It might be good. You know, the stone golem might throw it. Maybe we can do this. I mean, he does have 10 life. So that's a problem. But she hasn't used her armor yet. JB saying, oh yeah, I cursed when I drew it. Yeah. I don't think I cursed. I don't want to do that for YouTube algorithm. But maybe I said something annoyed. Anyway, it's time for the stone golem. He's going to move +1, so he's going to move 2. Oh wow, he's going to hit her. I didn't realize that. Boom, he's coming here. He's going to attack -1 though, so he's attacking with 2. So it's 2. Oh, there we go. Curse. You. Curse card. No damage for you, Mr. Stone Golem. I love it. Nice. So she took no damage this round and she killed a zealot. Okay. Okay. Now I'm feeling good about this. No more zealots. Now we will reshuffle the Stone Golem. Well, the basic attack, yeah, I could have done that as it turned out, but I wanted to apply all those effects in case he didn't die. Like if he had 1 life left, I want him to be wounded and stunned. So, all right. So she is going to play her 2 cards as quickly as she can. 43. Stone Golem is going at 28. Oh wow, he got the quick thing again. So he's going to move +1, and he's doing a ranged attack. So he's actually going to move away from her. He's going to attack -2. He's not that good at ranged attacks. He's attacking for 1. +0. So he's doing 1 damage to her. So that's not too bad. Then he is going to pull her. So she's going to be pulled there and immobilize her. So she can't move. Then it is her turn. The magic should go down as well, by the way. So she could... She only has basic attacks as well. That's not that great. She needs to do 10 damage. Well, she can't move, so let's do this. Loot 1. I mean, she's going to pick up this coin anyway. She's picking up the coin. Also, strengthen range 3. So she's going to strengthen herself for the last attack of the game, I think it's going to be. So she's strengthened. And then she is going to do a basic attack here for 2. Oh, it's actually going to take place right now because she's strengthened now. So she's going to draw 2 cards and get a +1. So she's doing 3 damage at least. She's going to lose strength and immobilize at the end of her turn. So 3 damage, but he does have 1 shield, so she's only doing 2, which I also just realized. Wow, this is not possible. But it's gonna get. I think it's gonna be very close though. I think so. So he did his thing. She did her thing. Now it's time for the next round. We need to short rest. She has 1 more attack, 1 more basic attack. If that can do 8 damage, then I'm gonna be impressed. She's losing this one, and she's playing these. And the magic goes down, and he is doing. Oh, he's going at 72, so it's really slow. Oh, look at this. Wow, this could have been the end of the game. He's attacking at range 3. If this attack is performed, the stone golem suffers 2 damage. So if she can get him down to... If she could do 6 damage some weird way now, then he would die doing this attack. Wow, that would have been a cool ending to the scenario. That would have been so cool if I made it like no cards left and he just dies by himself. That would have been so cool. All right. Now let's do... I just realized that the armor is not going to matter because she's going to lose because of cards, not because of life. Well, she can do the same thing again. She can strengthen herself and then do the basic attack. So she's going to draw 2 cards. And it's +0. So she's doing 2 -1. She's doing 1 damage. Then it's his turn. Doesn't really matter. He has disadvantage though. He will attack for +1. He's attacking for 4. and he's not getting the doubler, he's getting a plus 0, so he's doing 4 damage, which means he goes down to 1, which means he fails her objective. And then she could have used the armor, I guess, but it doesn't matter. Then it's over, because now we're into a new turn, and she doesn't have 2 cards to play. She can't short rest even. So that's how the scenario ends. It's kind of annoying playing for 3 hours and he has 7 life left. It's not that, it's not impossible to do this. That was not, the margins are small. Like the time when I did some draw some curse cards, and it could have gone the other way. I think so. But at least we get some coins. They do have some coins. And also he got 8 XP, she got 9 XP. So we are going to mark that here. Where did I put my pen? So Hatchet he's up to 16 XP. He needs to get to 45 to level up, so that's some way to go. He gets 8 gold. So 21, he has 29 in total. Maybe he can buy something now actually. And she gets 9. She has 16 XP as well. And she gets 4 gold, so she has 9 gold in total. And I mean, this is like, you should use something like a pen that you can erase, but I don't care, because I'll probably just, if I need to, I'll just take the next thing here. It's not like I'm gonna play her 5 times, and so on. All right, so she has item number 3. We never used his mana potion, but he does have item number 14 now. You should mark that for future reference. I think I will keep the mana potion. I only get 5 gold if I sell it, and there are times when that could really be good. No, I didn't win. Okay, so that's it. Now I'm not going to read the conclusion here, and I'm not going to read the story conclusion. What I'm going to do is I'm going to replay this off cam this week until I complete it. Then when I complete it, I will not read the conclusion. Then when I start the next stream, probably this weekend, I'm planning for this weekend, then I will start that stream by reading what happened when you complete this. So that, like, if you're watching them all in order, then you will see what happened, like, if you completed it. I will not stream a full stream again of this. And I will stream a lot, though, during this upcoming weekend, since it is the last days of my Kickstarter. The Kickstarter for Boarding Games with Niramas ends on Sunday evening. So that's during this weekend I will stream a lot of games to celebrate that. It has been funded. I'm so happy for that. But now we are trying to get the stretch goals. So if you want to support Boarding Games with Niramas, if you like what we're doing here on the channel, then go check out the Kickstarter. The link is in the description to this video. And any support is appreciated, and even if you support for a small amount of dollars or euro or whatever it is, then you still, if we get to the next stretch goal, then every backer, regardless of level, will be in the giveaway in January, where we will give away games and fun promos and stuff. So there's a lot of value in there for you as well. So you can support us, you can get some fun rewards as well. There's like cool Draco stuff that you can get in there as well. So go check it out. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I hope you had a good time. I sure had. Draco looks happy as well. I think he had fun. He was probably sitting there laughing a little bit at me at times, because when I draw the curse cards and so, he thinks that kind of stuff is funny. Thank you so much to the chat, everyone in the chat who helped me out and so on. Have a great evening or morning or whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye bye.